welcome you live to NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies week number 8. So we are officially all up and running here, and it's time for week 8 of NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies. So it is only 2 races here tonight. And yeah. Alright, so usually it's 3 races, but we gotta do something a little bit later. So it's only going to be 2 races for the night. First session goes up in under 5 minutes, so 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time. So welcome in live once again for week 8 of NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies. So another week of FedEx Lobbies. We got obviously only 2 races, like I said before. Starting off with the NASCAR NEXTEL Cup Series cars, the Gen 4 cars to be exact, from Michigan. That's going to be 50 laps, 100 miles. Then we'll go to Talladega for the finale and the main event for the trucks. That'll be 30 laps. So for Talladega week. So we usually do this where we pick the race, or we would take a racetrack that's actually being raced in real life, like this week, and then we use it for NASCAR racing FedEx Lobbies whenever that happens. So once again, the 8th edition of this, and we'll be up and underway in just a second. So welcome in everyone. Happy Friday night. And yeah, it's our 8th edition of this. It's been a little bit, maybe just about a month, I think, since we last did a NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies stream. But yeah, we're back here with the main event, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series 2024 Talladega Racing, and then obviously first up the Michigan Gen 4 cars. So it's going to be a lot quicker than we usually have. It's usually like 5-6 hours. I would expect this to be over in under 3. But yeah. Hopefully going to be another exciting night tonight. We welcome you in live. Session will go up in about 2 minutes. And yeah. So once again, Michigan, the 2-mile Michigan racetrack. We have 2 big racetracks, 2 miles and over. Michigan and Talladega. Gen 4 cars and Gen 4 Cup cars and the trucks. So we haven't done a next gen race in a bit. We should be getting. Actually, we did a next gen race last week, but we haven't done a next gen race for a main event in a bit. So we may be back to that for week number 9. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Next week is Dover. We may do next week. Like the next week we're gonna do for NASCARs and FedEx Lobbies is gonna be the normal 3-race format with normal lengths and everything like that. This is just for this one time only. So we'll be back to very long normal streams. Always fun on Friday nights. And they usually head into Saturday morning. So I wouldn't be too surprised if that same thing happens here tonight. So make some predictions in the chat down below. And I'll put up the poll as well. So yes, session will open in about 1 minute. Alright, so once again, the Gen 4s at Michigan. So yeah, trucks at Talladega, the Gen 4 cars at Michigan. Hopefully it's going to be another fun night. So the Gen 4's cars are going to be ones that are going to be very hard to drive here tonight. Then the trucks are going to be in probably a lot of insane racing here. And yeah, let's see what can happen tonight. Will somebody be able to pick up their first ever NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies victory? Will we see winners from before? You never know what can happen in FedEx. And session is officially up and running. Let's get them underway. From Michigan, NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies are back once again. And yeah, it's been obviously a little bit. Last time we had NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies was week number 8-7. That main event was the Xfinity cars at Circuit of the Americas. Kind of a letdown, to be honest, of a main event, but the other 2 races were pretty good with IndyCar at Texas, and then We went in the middle, with what you call it. Gotta look back and see what that was. I, for some reason, forgot. Oh, yeah. iRacing Super Speedway Cup cars. So, hopefully you guys like the old Talladega logo in the promo picture. And yeah, ready to go here in Michigan. Time to get them underway. 50 laps around Michigan. These high-powered Gen 4 cars. Obviously, like I said before, it's going to be a quicker night. And you'll have to see how this goes. So, automatic cautions are off for all these. As we get ready to head to Michigan for the first race of the night. Looking forward to another fun night of NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies here. So we're just about ready to get them underway here. From Michigan. And yeah. Hopefully looking forward to a fun one tonight. So it's Michigan, 50 laps, 100 miles with the Gen 4 cars. That's what's on the table for tonight. Here on the NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies week number 9. Obviously, again, a shortened week, but Talladega Trusted Me or Main Event coming up after this. So we did Gen 4 cars at Kansas. It was a little bit of a messy race, but that was before we turned off automatic cautions for these races. Now we do have automatic cautions off, so it should be a little bit better. And yeah, but then it got insane at the end, and what a race that was for the last half. And we've done a lot of other Talladega races, but never with the trucks. So let's see how this one goes. We've done ones that are, I guess, kind of similar. Like the SRX cars are like, kind of similar to the trucks, I guess. More similar than others, obviously the next gen. But yeah, here we go from Michigan. Gen 4 machines. So, last race at Kansas was 80-something laps. This is obviously a lot shorter, but the track is a lot longer. Over half a mile longer than Kansas Speedway. So yeah, ready to get this one underway tonight from Michigan. The first race and then the main event at Talladega, once again, like we said before, for the trucks. So, should be a fun, exciting night. Ready to get this one underway. So here we go. We're officially all up and running. Just give us one quick second, and we will get ready to go. Drop the Pixar camera angles, and we are ready to go racing in Michigan. First up is going to be your not half hour. Usually it's half hour, but only 20-minute now, and it's going to be even less for this warm-up session. Welcome in live to Michigan. As cars head down the back straightaway, 15 minutes left here. We are officially in live. Here at the Michigan International Speedway. There's Cash Colt number 57. There's the 3 of, I believe, Landon Johnson. There's the 2 machine on the track, heading around a bit, so cars will be sideways tonight. We're looking forward to hopefully a fun race. Here's the 5 of Clausen. Down the front stretch he goes. So 3 cars so far over the line. Not 4. Clausen goes there, vented up the P2. Payson Lindsay so far fastest here. Oh, there's Cole Wilson, number 12 machine. We'll learn all these drivers here that are here tonight. There's a 99. I believe that is Payson Lindsay. Got the 14. I believe that's Trenton Willick. I don't know for a fact, but these are usually the cars that they run. That's actually Lucas Lewis in the 14 machine. as he heads down the front straightaway. There's the 12 sitting on pit road. There's the 79 of Ashton Miller. More cars on the racetrack here. I believe is 53 Mac Rad. Yes, that is. As we welcome you back in live once again. Ooh, there's the 3. Around goes the 3 of Landon Johnson. He will go for a spin. And I'm going to get that thing going in the right direction once more. Oh, we got a crash here on pit road. The 10 involved. A couple others as well. There's the 2 on pit road. Here's the 12 coming out onto the racetrack. You got the 9 sideways. Here's the 67. This car's number is made with tape. Or it's supposed to look like that. Kind of a cool look. Underfunded race car looking here. As he heads down the front straightaway. At over 200 miles an hour at the max point. As he heads down into 1. And on to the back straightaway. The 67 got loose there. Able to hang on. So these cars, just like Kansas, are going to be sideways, but very, very fun to drive. These are some of the funnest cars in iRacing to drive. Here's the 57 of Culp on the racetrack. He's right now 9th on board, now 10th. Wilson moves up to 3rd. As Culp has an Audi body on this thing. I don't think I've ever seen anything more cursed here in NASCAR than an Audi Cup Series car. Or NEXTEL Cup car for the Gen 4s. And there he is. Take a closer look at that thing. The Audi front ends. Interesting, but gonna run down the backstretch to the outside of the 3. As Culp wraps the outside line here, right now back in 9th. Trying to improve on this lap time by. And there's the 57 down the front stretch, cannot improve. Here's a 9 of Bryce Benson, I believe, coming on track. Oh, what a crash on the back straightaway. 2 cars involved. A big wreck. I don't know how that happened. Let's take a look. That was massive. Here comes the 79 of Ashton Miller all by himself. Oh, Lindsay was in the middle of the track and just gets absolutely rammed. My goodness, what a wreck. Here in practice. Absolutely enormous one. 11 minutes to go here, though. Cameron Chandler, first lap for him. He goes top of the board. He's in the 3, actually. So, Landon Johnson is in the 88. As the 78 of White, who's at the 4th place. There's Johnson up to the 11th. So, your top 10, Cameron Chandler, Trenton Wilkin, Lucas Lewis, Matthew White, Nolan Crane, Cole Wilson, Payson Lindsay, Bryce Benton, Nicholas Budlimick, and Cash Culp. Here in Michigan. As there's the 3 of Cameron Chandler heading down the front straightaway. Beautiful looking Oreo race car here for Chandler. Here's the 7 coming on track. Oh, we got a crash. That's Cole Clausen on the back straightaway. He goes around. There's the 12 machine coming on back on track. That not Cole Wilson. Oh, around goes the 2. And here's the 88 of Landon Johnson. We got a big wreck on the back straightaway. Johnson's involved. We're trying to find it already. Oh, I thought it reset, but it didn't. Now it did. And yeah. So now we're looking. We saw the car going flying in the air. Just under practice, so wrecks don't really matter here. Just, I guess, for the spectacle of them. Oh, crash! Cole Wilson around. You got more cars involved. Matt Grab, a big one here in the back straightaway. Let's take a look real quick at what happens for this wreck. Here comes the 53. Oh my goodness, they crashed even before then, and then Matt Grab. Oh, what a hit in Ashton Miller. He will total that car, and look at Cash Culp make it through in his Audi. Great job for Culp. Making it through all that. As cars head back out onto the racetrack. Qualifying is coming up next. So Cameron Chandler, Trenton Wilkin, 2 drivers that are very, very good at the Gen 4 cars. They were in a great battle the last time we ran these Gen 4 cars at Kansas. Now here at Michigan, they're top 2 in practice. And there goes Culp around. He's going to slap the wall on the back straightaway. As Jamie McKinney, another one of the drivers with a very good lap early. And look at the huge wreck we have in front of them. There goes the 7 around. He reset, so I got a bad camera angle of that, but saw it all happen live. Oh! They are still piling into each other here in practice. As you got the 14 of Lucas Lewis rolling off the pit road here. Here's Payson Lindsay. Lindsay was up in the lead for a second. Now he's down in P8. Here's the 9 of Benton. Right now down in 9th, so might need to improve on the pace a bit. 3/10 behind your leader, Jamie McKinney. And here comes the 9 down the front straightaway with Bryce Benton. He's had kind of a rough season for the NASCAR Racing FedEx Xfinity Series. Also, his truck starts have been kind of rough as of late. Oh, there's the 67 of Bud Limick around, I believe. You see the 2 flags, the American flag and the Canadian flag. Usually have 2 national anthems for this race as well. And there's Barrier Flagman. Working hard once again here in Michigan. As Ashton Miller, you can see that number 79 car moves up to P7 as you look at the speed down to 1. Just hear it. We'll watch these cars. Beautiful here in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan definitely one of the best tracks for these Gen 4 cars. They slide around to Team Chevy Motor Club teammates off the corner. There they go. Wilson to the outside, and we're looking on the back straightaway. One car goes wrecking. That's Cole Wilson, and they're both just going to take a spin there. Here in Michigan, we're going to watch Benton. He's sideways and maybe going around. And Bryce Benton through the grass, and there he is, the 9. So around goes Benton. He's going to spin out. So 7 minutes to go as we look at this beautiful Michigan International Raceway. All cars on the racetrack here in Michigan. Jamie McKinney is top of the board. Bryce Benton actually moved to the 2nd place. I did not realize that. Wilkin now at the 3rd. Chandler down the 4th place. Lucas Lewis now wraps out your top 5 here in Michigan. Here's Benton. Got that 2nd place lap time. Very nice lap for Bryce. Let's ride along as he gets up to speed. As he runs down the backstretch with about 5 minutes to go. Still P2 in practice here. We're going to get her on Matt Grab. As they come to the line once again, Bryce Benton trying to improve. He will not. And everyone will stay where they originally were. Ooh, Benton sideways in front of Grab. Grab down to the inside, gets loose once again. Right along. Oh, they both sideways off the corner. Cars are loose, but fun to drive, I would assume. As we ride along with some more angles. Here's Grab, here's Benton. Up front of Bud Limick. And this is where you're going to see it all night long. The driver working at that wheel. They head down the front straightaway. Once again, the 9 of Bryce 1 and 2. Here's the 67 of Bud Limick, down in 13th place at the moment. So going to want to improve a little bit more. You got the 88 of Landon Johnson down the back straightaway he goes. cars work their way up the racetrack. Oh! The 2 slaps the wall! Not quite sure what that is. That is Matthew White, actually. The 2 machine. Matthew White gonna absolutely pound the wall. He got Cash Colt down at the road. More cars heading down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. About 4 minutes to go here in practice. Everyone getting their long run pace figured out. You see the 53 car. I've seen him on the track for basically probably like 20 laps at this point. Now he's going to finally pull it down, and he'll be done for the run here after getting into the wall a bit. Some drivers working on some long run pace. It's a 50 lap event here tonight, so I wouldn't assume it's not. I wouldn't assume it would run all green, but you never know. There's no guaranteed yellows. And there's that Landon Johnson down in 14th place. Just got past. Got more cars here on pit road. Another car joining in here. Here's the 12 down the front stretch. I believe that is Ricker down in 15th place. Here's the 1 on the track as well. You got 3 cars racing down the back straightaway. So lots of drivers have been asking for more Gen 4 stuff from the NASCAR FedEx Lobbies, and now we have delivered here in Michigan. Kansas race was fun. Now we're going to see what we can do here in Michigan. Oh, we got Landon Johnson going around down pit road. He will hang on to that thing, but it's going to give a bit of damage to that car. There's get more cars sitting here on pit road. There's the 99 of Lindsay going to come onto the racetrack. There's more cars head over here. There's the 1. That's actually Ricker, I believe. It's a 99. I'm not quite sure who the 12 car is. You can see right here. That may be Crane. It's actually Trenton Wilkin. Looking back alive. Here's the 7. We're just looking. Sorry about this. We're looking. That's John Nagayan. We'll be right back. Crane is actually in the 99. The numbers are all messed up here, so. Here's Payson Lindsay in the 10. So, getting all your driver lineups all right here. Payson Lindsay, number 10. 99 is Crane. Nolan Crane. Here's the 14. That is Lucas Lewis. And then here's the 9 of Benson. Bryce Benson all over the wall. Down the front stretch. Ooh. Car, I think, rolling in the grass. Oh, there's the 5 of Clausen. He goes around. So, yeah, it's a lot easier when they're running their normal, like, style paint schemes. You can obviously tell this is called Clausen. But for some others, you cannot. A minute to go here. There's Ashton Miller. He usually runs the scheme in the 79 anyways, so he's going to run backwards here. Take a look at the replay right here with Clausen. Looked pretty bad on the backstretch. Oh, yeah, it was bad. Clausen just gonna mind his own business here, coming along.
Oh my. I just got hit again.
Oh, we're gonna look at that second one. I'm gonna try to find it. Oh, there, oh my god. Watch it live here. The 12, oh! Sends Cole Clausen to the moon, and I think for the 3rd time, we may have lost Cole Clausen. Again. Welcome back live. 15 seconds to go. It's time for qualifying. Jay McKinney leads practice. Bryce Benson P2 and Trenton Wilkin wraps out your top 3. Matthew White 5th. Oh my goodness, the car just fell from the moon. That's the 10 flipping. Let's take a look. Payson Lindsay. My goodness. What a hit. Oh, its practice is over, so I don't think anyone cares at this point. Oh my goodness, he just flips, and so did the 12. So, huge wreck here, but it's time for qualifying. Here in Michigan. Who will sit on pole for tonight? Welcome live to the Michigan International Speedway here. Or Raceway, it's one of them, I don't know. Time to go qualifying. The old car is going to pull out on track here in Michigan. As Avery pulls off 14 to 10 on Pace and Lindsay and Bryce Benson. So lots of favorites possibly tonight for the pole. But who will end up getting it? Here's the 11 rolling down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Sorry, going to be starting his lap here. So you got 2 laps of qualifying as usual. As they all head down here, the 7 down the front straight anyway. There's Ashton Miller. And more cars sitting here on pit road. There's Matthew White in the number 2 machine. He was top 5 in practice. Let's see where we can go now. Final time on his first lap down the back straightaway. Up here's the 12. Here's the other 12. That's actually Cole Wilson. Normal driver of the 12 machine. It's the 52. Ashton Miller through a 3 and 4. The 99 and the 7. The 11. As they all head down the front straightaway, here comes Matthew White. First lap time for him. What will it be? It's going to be a 38.4. He's the only car over the line so far. Crane goes top of the board. Miller second. Nagayan goes 4th. McKinney now top. With a great lap, Bud Limit goes 2nd place with another great lap. There's Clausen crashing on the back straightaway. Here's the 12 down the back stretch he goes. Lewis down in P6. Oh, we got the 3 of... That's Cameron Chandler, one of your favorites for the pole into the wall. He's going to have to reset quickly. Here comes the 12 for the first time. Down the front straightaway, Cole Wilson. Wilson, where will he go? Matt Grab, top of the board. What a lap for Grab. Wilson goes in P8. Here's the 24. Down the back stretch he goes. Oh, he's going to wreck, though, into the wall. Here's Pace to Lindsay. Nagayan is done qualifying. He's up to 9th. Here's Matt Grab, your pole sitter at the moment on provisional pole here in Michigan. Final time down the front straightaway on his lap. McKinney there as well. Will he improve? Don't think McKinney improved. Matt Grab will not improve either, but he's on pole for a provisional pole. Lucas Lewis up to 3rd place here. These cars are not on a fast lap. This 20 is, I believe, he's down at 15th, though, for his first lap. Here's Bryce Benson down at 9th on his first lap time by. Here he comes down the back straightaway. But still in 9th place for the number 9 car. Through 3 and 4 goes Benton. 16 drivers over the line so far. Here comes Bryce Benton down the front straightaway. Can he improve up from P9? No, he cannot. And that will do it for Benton. He's going to spin. Here's the 3. This is one of your favorites for the pole, Cameron Chandler. He did not get to make his first lap. Pace and Lindsay up to 4th place. Great lap for him. I believe this is Cameron Chandler's... I think this is his flying lap. We'll have to see if he goes on the board. No, now he started his fly... And there he is. P7 now is that first lap. But he's going to, I think, may have to back it down. No, he's still good. He got lucky there. Thought he was done with the 67 on the back straightaway. Slams the wall. Oh, but there was Cameron Chandler. He loses it, and that'll be qualifying basically over. He'll be in P7. Here's Cash Culp. He's going to pull it down pit road. That is his qualifying over. Here's the 32 machine. And Jeremy Bailey. Now he's going to get that thing sideways. 17 cars over the line so far. Matt Grab so far going to be maybe your upset pole sitter tonight. And I think that'll just about do it for most of the cars that are on pace on the racetrack. Bailey goes 18th for his first lap. Here's the 20. There's the 3 doing some burnouts. You got the 12 on pit road. And now the 32 getting it sideways. So you can basically give the pole to Matt Grab. He wins his first ever NASCAR iRacing FedEx affiliated pole tonight in Michigan. He's got a couple of career Cup Series starts. He's raced for the the Truck Series Championship throughout this season. The Mini Championship got going on there. And now he's going to be on pole here tonight in Michigan. Great lap for that driver. And here is the 32 Bailey. He will not improve. He stays 18th. As that will do it in qualifying. It's time to go racing tonight. Here in NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies, week number 8. Time to go racing in Michigan. It's the Michigan International Raceway. We got 50 laps ready to go tonight. Who's going to take the checkered flag tonight? Matt Grab, for the first time ever, is on pole. What a great lap time in the number 53. You got Jamie McKinney going to be to his outside. Lucas Lewis starting P3. Pace and Lindsay Running down in P4 in the number 10 machine, and the 12 is the 23 on scoring, and that's Trenton Wilkin. Nicholas Bud Limick, P6. You got the 3 of Cameron Chandler, P7. Crane is going to be starting P8. Ashton Miller, P9. Matthew White, P10. Bryce Benton, P11. You got Cole Wilson going to be starting P12. The guy in P13. Justice, P14. And Cash Kelp rounds out your top 15. Here in Michigan. Time to get this one underway. Who's going to win tonight? In the Irish Hills of Michigan. 50 laps ready to go. And we're definitely very excited for this one. Ready to see who's going to take the victory today. There's your full sitter, unsponsored number 53 of Matt Grab. Doing a great job up here. He will be on pole. We have 21 or 22 cars lined up right now at the line. I believe this is all of them. We're ready to go here. Just about all of them. As we look back in the field. Ready to get this race in Michigan underway. Welcome live to the Michigan International Raceway. Ready to go for tonight. Pace car gonna roll off. Matt Grab will lead the field to the green. You went through your top 15 starting lineup here. They roll off the line. Grabbing's got that number 1 pit stall. Gonna practice getting into his box a bit, just like other drivers behind him. As we see the rest of the field starting to roll off. That final car, the number 4. So, welcome live to Michigan. Ready to get this race underway tonight. Matt Grab, Jamie McKinney going to be our front row, the 53 and the 90. Jamie McKinney with top practice here. Now he's going to be starting outside front row. Seems to have a very, very quick race car. And a very interesting paint scheme for McKinney. He's known as one of our part-time Cup Series drivers, makes select start every season. Usually does pretty well. Had a good run in the Coca-Cola 600. That was his last start he raced. But here we go for Michigan. 50 laps, 100 miles. Ready to throw the green tonight. Here in the Irish Hills of Michigan. Matt Grab pole, first ever pole position for him. I believe that's the first time McKinney's going to be starting to the outside as they head down the front straightaway. Pace cars in. It's time to get the first race of the night underway here in Michigan. Green flag is in the air. Three wide already behind them as they make their way down low. Here in the opening lap in Michigan. Cars all the way up the racetrack. Side by side for the lead. Here's McKinney to the outside of the wreck behind him. Cars going around already. Multiple are involved. Oh, they're wrecking big time. Probably should throw the yellow at this point. And the caution is out. Caution out for the first time tonight. Let's take a look what happened. Bring out the yellow flag here for the first time in Michigan. So already a caution here tonight. Oh, it looks like the 99 just lost it, and then they all just lost it actually. And they go for a slide. Ooh, what a hit on the backstretch. So it's got to be 3 cars or more being involved for a caution here, and that's what we see tonight. So other minutes where there aren't a lot of cars involved, that's going to be not a lot of yellows. Welcome back live to Michigan. Already at first yellow flag here on lap number 2. Gene McKinney grabbed the lead from Matt Grab. He grabbed the lead from Grab. As now he leads. In the most horrifying paint scheme I've ever seen in my life. But he's leading. All that matters. See if anyone elects to come down pit road here. Only lap number 2. I'd assume only your damaged cars would elect to pit. There's the 99. Fortunate start for him. All the cars back here, maybe trying to cycle down to pit road. All the leaders stay out. Here's the 3 of Cameron Chandler. Oh, they're wrecking on pit road. Apparently, the 7 goes around with the 99 of Crane. So, yellow flag out already here in Michigan. There's Clausen down to pit. As these cars will all stay out, most of your leaders here tonight. Led by Jay McKinney. He leads tonight in Michigan. So once again, the wreck has to be 3 or more cars. Or sorry, more than 3 cars for the caution to come out. So we'll be right back. As we're back live here in Michigan. Probably coming back to 1 to go this time by. Hopefully assume so. Still got the 3 of Cameron Chandler sitting on the pits. That's all at the moment. So, Jane McKinney continues to lead. After starting outside front row, he grabbed the lead from Matt Grab. And now he's up front. First time today. He topped practice. We got 1 to go until we restart. It'll be lap number 5 when the green flag comes back out. So here we go once again for Michigan. So first, working the first yellow flag of tonight. Got all cars, I believe, still running on track. Maybe one of them is out of the race. Looking forward to the rest of this one tonight. We'll see how it plays out.
Hey guys, Cole Clausen in the booth once again here. This is going to be a very interesting night, especially this race. We currently have 20 drivers in this field right now, and I think only about half of them are actually experienced. So we might see some 20 wide racing by the end of this thing, or we might see the biggest wreck you've ever seen on iRacing. So you're gonna see it all, either if it's here or at Talladega later tonight. But it's gonna be a wild night, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah, we already saw some 4-wide action before, and then they got all turned around. So obviously, a wreck has to be 3 or more cars for a yellow flag, like I said before. Here we go, pace cars back in. Ready to get this one back underway. And we could even change that. The wrecks come too early. I mean, too much. So we are officially back underway tonight in Michigan. Matthew went another great restart on the outside as they all file back into line. Everyone all over the racetrack. Another great start for McKinney. He's gone. How about the 14 of Lewis down low? 3 by 3 behind him as they all head down the back straightaway. Everyone filing in low. Gonna crash the back straight. Oh, they're wrecking again. It's only, I believe, it's multiple cars. There's a lot of them. Again, big wreck in the back straightaway. This is gonna be another yellow, unfortunately. And the caution is out again. Let's take a look. So, oh, the 11 just, oh, the 52 actually just got turned into the 11, and then they wrecked once again. Here in the back straightaway, ooh, got turned hard into the wall. So you do have a reset here in NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies. Fortunately, that's not what we wanted to see. So, welcome back live to Michigan. Update here that we won't have another first lap yellow anymore. So if they do that again, there won't be a yellow flag. We'll just keep on going here. And now it's going to be 4 or more cars for caution to fly here. So a little bit of a rule change here with the yellow flags. That's what's going on here. So that's going to hopefully limit them now. So this is what we experience at Michigan. And yeah, it's been insane. So once again, underway, we got cars down on pit road. There's some more. There you can see them getting some service. Not too damaged back here. Some of them getting resets, obviously. And here they come off pit road. So obviously those are your rule updates here. So we won't have another caution on the first lap of a restart. If they wreck again, like more than 4 cars, or 4 cars or more, the next time after the first lap, then that will be a yellow flag. So that's your rule changes here. No more cautions for single car spins. It's got to be now 4 cars or more. If we get more green flag running, we could change that rule back to 3, which was originally planned. So we got 1 to go to restart, though. Everyone gonna line back up here. Lap number 8, when we throw the green flag once again. Matthew White, Jamie McKinney, front row. Here we go. Pace car back in. Now Matthew White, first time he's in the outside line. He's been getting a really good restart. Let's see what can happen now. Green flag back in the air at Michigan. They're racing nearly 3 wide behind them. They all fan out. Matthew White around the outside, trying to rally. To get there of Jamie McKinney. Can't get there just yet. They head down the back straightaway. Now Matthew White to the inside. Side by side for the lead. Door to door. Down here through 3 and 4. Matthew White on the inside. McKinney on the outside. They head down the front straightaway. McKinney will clear White once more. We're down into 1 and 2. See more battles back here. Everyone filing back in the line. Nearly a 3-wide battle. The 10 through the middle, loose. Sideways goes Payson Lindsay. Nearly making contact at 3 wide. Three by 3 they go. Here in Michigan. Look at the 10 down low, trying to make a crossover happen. He may be able to do it on Bryce Benson. Battle right now for P6. You get the 4 coming as well, and Bubba Limick in the 67. They're all over each other back here. Battle for the lead is starting to get a little bit cooler as they head down the back straightaway. The 10 working low. Cash Colf there in the 57. Through the middle, gets a bit loose. They're still sliding around off the corner. These cars are loose. As we look back up to the front. McKinney continues the lead. He's pulling away from Matthew White. Here is the 12 of Wilson down low. They run down the back straightaway once more. McKinney leads Matthew White. Now White actually starting to gain a little bit more time. You get the 14 of Lucas Lewis coming as well. Cole Wilson not far behind. That 2 cars sideways, slideways up to the outside as McKinney tries to break the draft. He's going to get off the gas pretty early. That'll allow Matthew White to the outside. Now McKinney going to try to roll through the corner. But Matthew White is coming. Oh, the 14 down low. Nearly going around Lucas Lewis. What a save. Okay, but here we go. Battle for the lead. On once again here in Michigan. McKinney down low. White on the outside. Side by side. Down the front straightaway for the lead. Door to door here. Still side by side. Now Matthew White on the outside going to try to rally. But here comes the 90 down low. And for the first time all night, White nearly clears. He's now finally clear. New leader in Michigan, Matthew White. Here in the 13th lap of this race. Cole Wilson coming down in the middle as well. Mac Grab, your pole sitter, starting to come back. They head down the front straightaway. We'll see Cole Wilson drop down to the inside here in the 90 of McKinney. Now battle on for second place. Looks like McKinney's car on the longer run is starting to fade away. Here comes Wilson to the inside. He'll send it down low. McKinney trying to work outside, but he can't do it. Wilson will clear for second place. But what a crossover for McKinney. Down to the inside once again. Still door to door. And Jamie McKinney is now clear. Back clear for second place. He's going to set his eyes back on Matthew White. Nearly making contact behind him between the 90 and the 12. Here comes McKinney down low on White. Side by side battle for the lead once again. Where will Cole Wilson be able to go? He stays back in line, so does McKinney. Will we see the 12 try to push him? No, he won't. He's going to go down to the inside. Wilson on the bottom. And now he's going to battle for the lead. Matthew White way up the racetrack, and Cole Wilson gets a 2-for-1. Matthew White to his rear bumper. And now, new leader once again in Michigan. It's Cole Wilson. Then now McKinney. What a move and a draft. He gets back by him. What a race in Michigan. We got Bryce Benton closing up. Mac Grab there as well. Ooh, sideways, they're 3 wide. Everyone's sliding around behind him. Jamie McKinney. What a move he made. And now Matthew White gets cycled back down the P3 after leading about 2 laps ago. Here he is down low on Cole Wilson once again. Ooh, he's sideways and has to back out of the gas. How about the 4-car of lights starting to come through the field? He's down to the inside and White. But now we got a battle for the lead. Here comes Wilson to the inside of McKinney. Cole Wilson got multiple NASCAR iRacing FedEx Friday Night Live victories, and now he is back clear for the lead. But McKinney not going away. He's down low once again. Matthew White's starting to struggle here in that number 2. Neither of these drivers are giving. You see the 12 back to the outside again. Where will he make his move? Still a bit early into this race, not even halfway through it. Oh, you got Benton loose down the back straightaway. Hangs on to that thing. Both these cars are sliding around as now McKinney breaks the draft down the front straightaway. Wilson, where will he make his move? Cole Wilson down to the inside. McKinney up the racetrack big time. Trying to use that higher line. You got, don't watch out now. The 4 cars coming to the run. Where will he go? Wilson has to block down the back straightaway. Now Wilson sends it in down low. Gonna try to pull a slider on James McKinney. McKinney thinks better of it and pulls a crossover move back to the inside. What a battle for the lead in Michigan. Now Lights to the outside. 3 cars under a blanket for the lead. Oh, Wilson ran up the racetrack big time, got loose, nearly into the wall. That allows McKinney to close and clear. But he gets loose as well. And they are still side by side. Now the Ford down low. Lights makes it 3 wide for the lead. He's gonna get loose. Sends it in down low. McKinney back on the inside. Cole Wilson coming with him. And James McKinney back clear. Now the 12 of Wilson down on the inside once more. You got the 4 of Lights on the outside on Wilson. Wilson gets loose. And now he's sideways. We're going to wreck nearly in the back. The 2 of Matthew White got really loose. He hangs on though. Three continue to battle for the lead. James McKinney has led the most laps so far tonight. But the 4 is now hungry for the lead. It's been a while since that last caution flag. Here's the 4 way up the racetrack this time. Gonna lose a bit of time here heading down the back straightaway. So we're gonna switch it back to 3 cars that need to be involved in an accident to have a yellow. Multiple battles going on here on the racetrack. That 4 on the outside, hanging on to that thing. Here comes Cole Wilson, gonna start to gas it up. We look back behind him. Oh, nearly 3 and 4 wide. They're 5 wide, and they're wrecking. Around goes the 10. The 12 event, the 9 event is involved, but they're still 4 wide. Fun Limit gets it. What a battle here in Michigan. The 2's in the wall. They're all sideways. Now the 14 of Lewis through here. We saw Payson Lindsay got turned there, but no yellow flag. There was only 2 cars involved. Battle up front update. Lights has now gotten around to Cole Wilson, and he is clear. And now he's up front battling for the lead. Here he is, nearly to the inside. Lights on the outside of McKinney. Once again, going nearly side by side for the lead. Oh, Cole Wilson slaps the wall a bit. Now the 4 machine back to the rear bumper of the 90. Coming to the halfway point in this race. Side by side for the lead. The 4 on the outside. He's going to rally on McKinney. Still door to door. The 67 of Bud Limpick is coming, but he's not on the lead lap. Will he try to make the leaders 3 wide? Yes, he will. He will split the 2 leaders. And now the 4 of Lights on the outside line. Trying to clear once again, just can't do it. Still side by side for the lead. And McKinney's doing everything he can down low. But the 4 getting a nice run on the outside. McKinney's car looks very solid here so far tonight. Ooh, the 4 got loose in the back straightaway, loses time. Looking back here to see if everything's going well. Looks to be mostly okay as we got cars on pit road. With just 25 laps remaining in Michigan, McKinney now clear. Lights down to 2nd place. There's Cole Wilson 3rd. Matt Grab 4th, and Trent Wilkin running in P5. There's Lucas Lewis 6th. I'm sorry. Yeah, 6th. Matthew White. Oh, Matthew White's in the wall. Pretty good shot to the wall for Matthew White. And now, we'll be looking here. He's going to be okay now as they head down the front straightaway. The 5 and the 88. 88, I believe, is multiple laps down. Yes, he has 7 down for Landon Johnson. Here's the 53 of Grab. Through 3 and 4 he goes. And here's your leaders. Jamie McKinney. 23 laps remaining in Michigan, your leader. We got cars on pit row now for green flag pit stops. Here we go. We got Matthew White cycling down to pit road. So, I think it's going to start your cycle. Here comes Clausen, really far down to pit. So, green flag pit stops are now underway. There's Matt Grab and others. Cameron Chandler 8 laps down at the moment. Unfortunate for him. Looking here on Bryce Benton. There's the 14 of Lewis. So, these are our top 5 drivers at the moment. We got the 12 of Wilson sideways. Waiting for the leaders to come down pit road. So everyone has to pit here at least once. You're obviously going to need fresh tires and obviously fuel in that race car. So we already got about half the cars that were on the lead lap coming down pit road. Bryce Benson now on pit road. Still waiting for your top 5 drivers to come to pit. Oh, McKinney gets loose. There he is. He's coming to pit. Your leader on pit road, Jamie McKinney. Cole Wilson's coming in. Trenton Wilkin very quick in the pit road, but he looks like he may have gotten that slowed down to pit road speed. Green flag pit stops are underway for your leaders. But the 12 and the other 12 really close up to McKinney's bumper there very nicely. McKinney will have that number 2 pit stall here as he comes down to pit road. Gonna watch the battle off here. Also got the 9 coming off pit. They got the 4 and the 14 still on pit road. Here we go with drivers getting service. Led by Jamie McKinney. Here they come off pit road. McKinney off first. And I think that 12 Wilkin is gonna grab a spot from Cole Wilson as they all file off pit road. Here's Matthew White coming with a run. Here's your leaders getting back up to speed. Still the 4 and 14 yet to pit. Now the 14 is on pit road, but Bud Limick, he pitted earlier. He may be good on fuel, and now McKinney's going to have to try to run him down. Lewis on pit road and Lights. So both now your leaders cycling down to pit road. The 4 car, good stop here. Going to try to get it in front of McKinney. Here's the 14 as well on pit road. Sorry, but just going to look at your battle for the lead here. Let's see where everyone comes off. Here's the 4 down low. McKinney on the outside. We'll try to wrap it around him. He's just going to clear the 4. And he'll take second place away. Bud Limick gets the pit. But he did pit before. Here in that number 67 machine. There he is. McKinney's starting to run him down with 20 laps to go here. Green flag pit cycles are complete here in Michigan. Jamie McKinney leads. Jamie McKinney leads the cars that pit already. Bud Limick yet to pit, but he may not, as he pitted earlier for all the green flag cycle stuff. But yeah, McKinney is really doing everything he can to close back up, and it's really shown here in the scoring pylon.
It has been an absolute crazy race back here. These cars are nearly undrivable, just on the edge of control, super loose. But yeah, it's pretty chaotic out here. I'm not doing the best myself. I got a penalty on pit road, but it's rough out here.
Yeah, so this is what we usually see with these Gen 4 cars. They're always sliding around. You got your leader into the wall. Here we go, ready to make a pass for the lead. Here comes McKinney to the inside. He easily clears him as Bud Limick slapped the wall there. Lost a lot of momentum. You got the 4 of Lights there. Gonna grab second place. There's Trenton Wilkin running in third. Wilson lost a couple of spots on pit road. Here is Matthew White actually gained some spots on pit road by pitting earlier with that undercut. And there's the 2. There's the 7 of Nagayan. He's half down in the moment. But it's about a second for your lead battle between the 20. So the 90 and the 4. Let's go to crank it up here in Michigan. So Nick Lights continues to chase down McKinney. I believe this is NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Nick Lights we got here racing for the lead. Oh, he's into the wall a bit. The 4 on the back straightaway. Gets slapping the wall a bit. We head down through 3 and 4. McKinney continues to lead. He's got to fend off a real-life NASCAR driver for this victory. That is Nick Lights, NASCAR Xfinity Series driver and Truck Series driver. Makes a couple of starts this season. And now he's starting to close for the lead. 13 laps to go in Michigan.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the real Nick Lights or not, but if it is, that's pretty cool to have a real-life NASCAR driver racing here in the FedEx Lobbies tonight.
But now we got a battle for the lead. It's really close now, about a 10th. Here comes Lights. He's to the inside nearly. Oh, the back bumper of McKinney. Side by side now for the lead. Nick Lights on the inside, McKinney on the outside. 12 laps to go in Michigan. We got a side-by-side battle. Nearly making contact off the corner as they head down the back straightaway. Side by side. Nick Lights now leads here in Michigan. McKinney back down low. He's all over the back bumper of Lights. He doesn't want to give this one up yet. 11 laps remain. And they are side by side. For the lead once more. McKinney down low. This could just be allowing Wilkin to start the close. Oh, this is... Oh, and a crash! Your second... one of your drivers that was on the lead lap goes around. That's Matthew White. He's stuck in the middle of the racetrack here. He's going to get down. We will not have a yellow flag. We keep it green with 10 to go in Michigan. Nick Lights continues to lead. And while this was all happening here in iRacing, Lewis Hamilton took the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix sprint race. So let's go, Lewis. He is now leading for Mercedes. Just saw that. And yeah, this is going to be a huge moment if Lewis Hamilton could get the real win in Formula 1. But back here to the NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies at Michigan. 9 laps to go. Yeah, McKinney is starting to slide around. You got some lap traffic here in the way. You see Cole Clausen going to pull to the outside here to let some lap traffic, let the leaders go, I mean. Very respectful move to your race leaders. Last caution flag we had was early 10 laps of the opening laps of the race. We haven't had a yellow since. Nick Lights has 8 laps to go here in Michigan. So Nick Lights, NASCAR driver for DGM Racing in the Xfinity Series. I've seen him also make a couple of truck and I think ARCA starts. You got a lap car here in the way. He's going to pull down to the inside of Payson Lindsay. Put him a lap down. So now we'll leave 2 laps down. Officially, it's 1 lap down, actually. And Lights continues to pull away from McKinney. Seven laps to go in Michigan. We got 1 race more coming up after this. That's the trucks. The 2024 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series at Talladega. Can McKinney be able to do anything back there? Can he mount a charge? They head down the back straightaway. He's just got this lap car, Payson Lindsay in the way. So he's just trying to do everything he can to get this lap car out of the way. Now he's to the inside. But starting to run out of time here in Michigan. And now, fortunate night for the 3 of Cameron Chandler. He looked like he had a really fast car in practice, but unfortunately got caught up in an early wreck, and now is being scored 9 laps down. This is your leader once again, 0.8 of a second for Nick Lights. He's coming down on 5 laps to go. Not a battle for position, but here comes the 3 down to the inside of McKinney. Oh, McKinney's in the wall. Now your second place driver really starting to struggle. As he heads down to the back straightaway. The lap car Matthew White in the way. He's going to try to get out of the way. He's got a really damaged race car. Oh, look at this big moment for your race leader. And he will get clear, though. 4 laps remain here in Michigan. McKinney gained a bit that lap time by him, but it maybe just been because Lights had a bit of lap traffic. Still got a lot to make up at 9/10 of a second. Yeah, Lights and McKinney's pace has been really good. They put all the way up to 9th place a lap down here in Michigan. About now a second gap with 3 to go. Yeah, losing even more time. About a 2nd and 2/10 down the back straightaway. And McKinney still trying to search up to the outside, but that thing is sliding around. He just cannot find any grip in that race car. Here's the 4 of Nick Lights. shouting at Trenton Wilkin. He's been really quiet all day long, now running in 3rd position here. Still doing a pretty decent job here in the top 3. You got Wilson, he's fallen back a little bit now, P4. And Matthew White, way outside the top 10, 2 laps down at the moment. Fortunate for him. But here's your leader, Lights. Through 3 and 4 he goes. Get a little bit loose there, but it's going to try to make it to the line this time by. It's 1 lap to go for Nick Lights in Michigan. Final lap underway. Let's just listen to the sound of this race car. Lights through 3 and 4 for the final time, making his way around lap traffic. Probably doesn't want to push it. Oh, lap traffic! Oh my goodness! Around goes Lights! And McKinney is going to come around! What a pass! As their leader, Rex, Jamie McKinney is going to win in Michigan! Can you believe it? Oh my goodness! Unreal! And Lights falls all the way back. Got a lap. He's down in P6 now. He's all the way back here. And he's out. Unbelievable for Nick Lights. Jamie McKinney will win his first ever NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies race. I can't even talk. That was just unbelievable. Can you believe it? Congratulations to McKinney. Your winner tonight. Wow.
We got all hell breaking loose down here on the back straight with cars flipping and everything, man.
As McKinney does the slide in the grass, your winner from Michigan. Can you believe it? What a finish. Yeah, the guy just made a huge mistake. Got really loose in front of your leader, Nick Lights. And unfortunately, your real-life NASCAR Xfinity Series driver in the field will not take home the victory after making a late pass on McKinney, as McKinney, who led the most laps, caught around him on the final corner. Couldn't have been any more perfect for Jamie McKinney there, as he takes victory tonight in Michigan. Can you believe it? We'll take a look at your results and everything like that. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a finish tonight in Michigan. That was something else. We'll get ready for your interviews coming up. Here in Michigan, we're going to try to get your winner up here for an interview. So here we go, ready to get your race winner, Jamie McKinney, up here for an interview. So Jamie McKinney, you defeat real-life NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Nick Lights in an unbelievable finish. So what was going through your mind as he got spun by a lap car there on the final corner and you just cruised to victory lane?
I mean, like, come to the final lap, I thought it was over for me because like I lost the lead with 10 laps to go. And he was pulling away with it, and the laps car came out of nowhere and just took him out. I feel bad for but like a win is a win. I finally actually won something in this league, and feels great, even though it's not points pay-in, but it feels nice to win.
So if we see you coming up here in Talladega, do you think you're going to be able to sweep the night at Dega with the trucks?
Who knows? It's Talladega, so we'll see what happens.
All right, well, congratulations on your first ever NASCAR Racing FedEx affiliated series win, and we will see you in Dega coming up for the Truck Series.
Yep, thank you.
And that will do it for your interview for your race winner. So coming up next is going to be your second place finisher, Trenton Wilkin. So Trenton Wilkin, running up finish for you tonight. Very quiet night all night long, but you still ran up inside the top 5 for most of it, and you get a nice solid second place finish. So, do you think you're happy with your result here tonight, or do you think you could have pushed a little bit more maybe for the victory?
I think I probably could have pushed a little more in the victory. On my pit entry, I probably either should have waited one more lap or tried to go on his inside because I had a checkup and then we missed our pit stall coming into the pits. We had a fast car, tried to save some tires at the beginning, kind of worked, and then I think I pushed it too hard when we came out of the pits and kind of just burned up my right rear off of it.
All right, so second place finish here today, obviously. So, what do you think your chances are with Talladega coming up for the Truck Series for the main event?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll say probably a 0 because I'm gonna get flipped into the catch fence and I'm gonna be a new souvenir for a fan probably.
All right, well, we will see you in Talladega coming up.
Will do.
So next up, going to be your third place finisher, Cole Wilson. So interviewing your entire podium here tonight. So Wilson ends up with a third place finish here in this race. So Cole Wilson, third place finish for you tonight. Still a pretty decent finish, but we saw you lose a bit of time on pit road, and then after battling for the lead early in the race, you could just never really gain it back. So what happened to take you guys really out of contention for the realistic shot at the win?
Yeah, I really blew my shot when I overshot my pit box by quite a bit. And then I kind of fell off Trent and McKinney, and I just could never really get it back. And I overpushed my tires to get past the two cars, and then it was disappointing. I thought there might be a caution at some point, but it just never worked out. I'm still happy with a podium finish in the end, and I'll be ready for Talladega.
All right, so you have multiple NASCAR racing FedEx Lobbies victories. I think about 4 at this point. So do you think you'll be able to pick up another one coming up with the trucks at Talladega?
I think I'm gonna try to survive the first half. There is a faster pair. I'm gonna have 5 teammates in this race, so we're gonna try to stick together and hopefully one of us can pull it out.
Okay, we'll see you in Dega coming up.
Thank you.
So coming up next, wrapping up our interviews for tonight, is going to be I think Matthew White. He unfortunately he got spun out there towards the end of that race, and he'll end up with a lap down race car. So Matthew White, we saw you up front battling for the lead in the first half of this race, but then in the second half you got shuffled back. I think you got into the wall a bit even before that, and then obviously we saw you spinning in front, and then you got put 2 laps down. So what happened to really take you guys out of contention for a good finish and a win tonight?
So at my pit stop, I turned off the fast repair because obviously you don't know what's gonna happen. I obviously short pit. I was one of the first cars to come in. I had like a minute 45 optional. So I was down on speed, which wouldn't really affect the handling, but as the race went on, the car just got unbelievably loose. I could barely even give a gas in the corner and it would just snap loose. So, that's really it.
Okay, so if you're going to be doing the Truck Series race coming up at Talladega, what do you think your chances are for that one to possibly get a good finish and maybe even a win?
Well, it's Talladega, so anything can happen.
Okay, well, we're going to see you coming up next for the Truck Series at Dega. So, going to be next up, looking through your stuff here, Lucas Lewis going to be coming up next. So Lucas Lewis, he'll come on with a top 5 and a pretty quiet night, but very solid one as well here tonight in Michigan for the Gen 4 cars. So solid night for you guys tonight. You think you're happy with your result here tonight in Michigan?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we had a top 3 car, but after that, almost self spin on the inside, that kind of killed our momentum. And I'm just happy to get the top 5 here.
All right, so do you think we're gonna be seeing you coming up in Talladega for the Truck Series after in about a couple of minutes?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love Talladega. I love trucks. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, well, good luck in the truck race, and we will see you there.
Thank you, man.
All right, so got a couple more interviews to go here tonight. Next up is going to be, I believe, John Nagayan. He came home with a 12th place finish for multiple laps down. He's also involved with the spinning out the leader in the final corner. So John Nagano unfortunately finished multiple laps down here tonight in Michigan, and he also were unfortunately involved in the leader incident in the final
All right,
corner here.
listen. Everybody's watching the stream right now. I got loose. He should have held the bottom. It's not my fault. It was a racing incident, guys. Come on. I promise not to let Paige to feel at Talladega. Or I will try not to.
All right, well, what do you think your expectations are for Talladega coming up? Do you think you're going to be able to maybe get a
Hey,
good finish and possibly
dude?
win?
Hey, I'm gonna win this bitch, bro. You don't know why? Because I'm tired of finishing fourth. I'm tired of finishing multiple laps down. And I'm gonna find a way to win.
All right, well, good luck coming up in Talladega.
Thank you, guys. It was a racing incident. It's not my fault. I swear to God, please don't ban.
All right, so, yeah, going to be coming to one final interview here. Cameron Chandler, he came home. Unfortunate finish. So, Cameron Chandler, looks like your car had decent speed in the race, but unfortunately, you're about 8 laps down. We saw you also have very good speed in practice, but what happened to take you guys out of the contention for the win here early tonight?
Yeah, just terrible drivers wrecking on lap 1, and I just hardly got tapped and thought I didn't need a fast repair, but apparently that's 8 minutes worth of damage. So, of course, everyone wrecks on lap 1 and takes me out with them for the 15th time in a row. Uh, I'm getting sick of this game. It's ever since the Chicagoland Xfinity race. It's just all been downhill for me.
All right, so do you think you're going to be able to turn it around here at Talladega and maybe even possibly get a win?
Knowing my luck, probably not, but we can only hope.
Okay, well, good luck anyways coming up here tonight in Talladega.
Yep, thank you.
And you heard it right there, Talladega coming up next here for the NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies. This is the main event. And it's time to get going here in Dega. It'll be up next. Stay tuned. Just about time to get this race underway from the Talladega Superspeedway. It's Talladega here to finish off the shorter week of NASCAR racing. FedEx Lobbies obviously shorter than usual, as we are officially up and running in Talladega.
Gonna be another wild race. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of guys for this one as well, since it's Talladega, you know. But we also got some tempers flaring going into this race. Bryce Benton and forget who is Payson Lindsay. They are not happy with each other. Looks like Benton got into Lindsay at Michigan last race, and boy, Lindsay is not happy with Benton there. So. And Lindsay said that Benton owes him one, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here.
So we'll see if all the tempers maybe cool off a bit here in practice, or if it'll carry over into this Talladega Truck Series race. So it is kind of a shorter Talladega Truck race than we usually have here, but we'll have to see if the action. Well, the action's going to be probably a whole lot more because it's going to be higher intensity with a shorter race. And here's Payson Lindsay coming off pit road here. Here's the 73 of Lucas Lewis running through the trial, and the 88 of Landon Johnson to the line. Practice underway here in Talladega. Gonna be a little bit of drafting work for all these drivers. And here's Lindsay on the back stretch, gonna get caught up to. As be right back and ready to go here. As there we go, welcome you back in live. Here to Talladega. Here's some of the Team Chevy Motor Club cars up through here, now through the trial. Two more trucks coming on pit road. There's the 53 of Matt Grab. There's the 12 of Cole Wilson. Here at Talladega. Oh, Clausen. Through the trial and into the wall he goes in the number 5 machine. Matthew went up to P2 here on his lap. Clausen slaps the wall a bit. Here's Landon Johnson running all by himself. Getting that thing up to speed. Here from Talladega. So 30 laps, just it's gonna be pure racing most likely. Unless obviously we have those caution flags that'll come up. And here they come through 3 and 4. Still the lap time that is the fastest is only a minute ahead. I mean, only a minute. So have to wait and see who can improve here in Talladega. Lindsay up to 4th here. Here's the 73 of Lewis coming on track. The more cars are here. Matt Grab. 5 of Clausen down the back straightaway. Landon Johnson slow. Here's the 79 of Ashton Miller coming on track. Oh, around goes Payson Lindsay here. He'll slide up into the traffic. No one coming, luckily. It's the only really big pack we got going on here on the back straightaway. Led by the 24. So Cameron Chandler right here in 2nd. Benton is not in this group, I don't think. I thought he was in the 9. I guess not. Here we go, catching up to some more cars here. Matt Grab. 73. Ooh, they're getting split. All over the place here. Trying to maybe form a bit of a line here with 13 minutes to go in practice. And here's the 9 to the inside. That is Crane. And they're all at the racetrack here, going down the back straightaway. Here at Talladega. Here's Matt Grab to the rear bumper of Wilson, going to give him a bit of a shove. So, what a big run for Wilson down to the rear bumper of his teammate Cameron Chandler. So this is about 15 laps shorter than the NASCAR FedEx Truck Series Talladega Triple Truck Challenge Championship race here this season. Oh, nearly crashed behind him, Wilson. So the 24 into the back of the 5. Got a couple of tandem drafts going on here. Here's the 9 down low. Nearly crashing Matt Grab. Grab goes to the outside. Bit of a pack now going here in Talladega. Yeah, trucks at Talladega are always expecting no different. All right. Starting to catch up to this 99. Oh my goodness, gonna split him. I thought they weren't moving out of line, but they eventually did. Oh, there's the 73 of Lucas Lewis, and they're gonna all form their little pack over here of race cars. Going door to door. About 8 cars in this battle. Right over here as Landon Johnson comes off the racetrack. Clausen moves at the 4th place here. They're going to see this type of racing, but a whole lot more dense with the cars. And qualifying will definitely be pretty important with a shorter race here tonight. They run down the back straightaway. Big push coming from the 73 in the back over the 9. They're off the racetrack back here. Right along with the 9. That's Crane getting a shove here. Down low goes some others. As they all continue to push each other here in Talladega. Now the 9 of Nolan Crane leads the pack down the back straightaway, catching up to Ashton Miller. Or they make this move. 11 minutes to go here in practice, though Miller will move out of the way. Ooh, but Clausen, they were going to follow in behind him. 73 of Lewis, everyone trying to get back in line here in practice. Lucas Lewis all the way down low. Cole Wilson top of the board. A couple other things change around, and they nearly wreck through 1 and 2. Still nearly 3 and 4 wide behind them, all side by side. Oh, they're racing like it's an actual race. Still all over each other. Doing a nice job not wrecking it, though. Putting on a great show here in practice. The 9 of Crane continues the lead. Oh! Around goes the 73 of Lucas Lewis. Single truck spin up into the wall. Makes slight contact, and he's going to spin back down. Now that leaves 8 cars up here. Heading down the front straightaway in Talladega. Big shove coming up there. Pushes the 8 car way out front. That's Cameron Chandler. We're going to have a better run here tonight in Talladega than he has had in the last couple of NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies races. Now we'll move outside. Got a big shove for the 9 of Crane. They're nearly 3 wide once again. 3 by 3 here in Talladega. In practice. Because why not? Ooh, the 9 making an aggressive block down low, and Ashton Miller still 3 wide, all the way through the pack. Lindsay moves outside. Oh my goodness! Oh, that was close. Grab moves up the top of the board. There's McKinney, I believe. There's 4 wide. Oh, around goes the 24. And he wrecks, and then they're wrecking again. There they finally go. Into the wall hard. Multiple cars involved in the back straightaway. Ooh, what a hit. For Ashton Miller, what a hit for Clausen. Big pile up here on the back stretch. He gets hit once again. Let's take a look what happens. Here to take out a lot of these cars. Yeah, started the 24 getting turned, and then they finally wrecked. They were all over each other like 5 wide, and they finally decided to wreck. All the way down here. Good hit for Ashton Miller. Ooh, another hard hit there. And yeah, that was pretty insane here in Dega. And now they're all going to get ready to come off once again. You can see them all on pit road at the moment. Going to be finally back on track. Get your other cars back here. There's Benton in the 10 battling here down the back straightaway. You're most of your trucks here. From Talladega. The top three are all separated by, I think, an amount that my scoring monitor can't even, my timing tower can't even put up. And they're all going to file onto the racetrack. Here once again, 7 minutes to go in practice. Another big pack catching back up. Landon Johnson now leads the pack. Here they all come with the runs. There's Kevin on the racetrack first time tonight. A couple other trucks as well. Oh, Ashton Miller made an aggressive move there. Nearly didn't work. Yeah, but I think this is good for them to get a lot of practice like this with the actual racing. Not a bad thing to have at all. See the 88 way up the track. And here comes the 8 through the middle. Getting a big shove from Nolan Crane. Down the front stretch of Talladega. We're looking going outside. That goes to 99. They're once again 3 wide. Working down the back straightaway. Big blocks coming all over the... 3 by 3 they go. Heading down the back at Talladega. Ooh, Ashton Miller on the outside nearly got spun around. I mean, they're acting like it's the final lap of the race. This is just practice. Having a hell of a race here. 3 wide. From Dega. There's a lot of stuff changing around here. You can continue to race 3 wide. Coming up to a lap car here in Cole Clausen. Gonna split him 4 wide. We'll try to get around that lap truck. Heading down the back straightaway. If this is the show we're gonna see. Oh, they're wrecking! Hey, they all got turned there. Oh, we got a big wreck happening now. Actually, most of them actually saved it pretty nicely. The only 2 that actually really went around were the 88 and then these 2 then wrecked each other. The 8 and the 19. And there goes the 24.
Huge crash in turn 4, my goodness.
Oh, they're still wrecking. Still piling in. And now they're coming down to pit road. Oh, they're all coming down very quickly. Here in Dega. Oh my, I don't think we need to see that. All right. All right, we're in a hell of a hell of a race tonight. We got like a whole pack coming up here, ready to file off pit road for practice. This is insane. Like 5 wide of cars here, cars and trucks. Well, just trucks. I don't know why I said cars. I just saw Clausen went to the moon there, and so did a couple others. Here they come once again. What will we see in these final 3 minutes of practice? I've never seen this unbelievably... I've never seen this type of racing in practice before, where they're like 4 wide, densely throughout the fields, just in a little practice session before the race. It's not even technically a practice session. We call it a warm-up session. We got a slow truck in the way. Oh, no. This could only go as bad as I think it is.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Oh, he actually doesn't... Oh! Oh, there they go. There they go. Oh, wrecking big time.
Oh,
that's a big one. Oh, that's 67 into the catch fence. Huge wreck.
Oh my god.
Still piling. Oh, Clausen nearly flipped. They're still wrecking. Wow. I think they wanted to wreck. Let's take a look. At a different angle, obviously. They just caught up to... I thought they all had all to hit each other and then caused an absolutely colossal one here in Talladega. Massive wreck here in practice. Luckily, they have unlimited backups here in practice, but they only have one backup in the actual race. There they go again.
I pulled a Jennifer Joe Cobb there. I just piled straight into that.
Yeah. I saw that. You went flying at the end. Alright, this is not going to go well. I can already tell. We got about 20-25 trucks over here, ready to duel it out for final 2 minutes of practice. As they head down the back straightaway in this big pack. Oh, they're already getting squirrely here. Lucas Lewis down low. I mean, it does get a little bit sketchy when you're starting about a 5 wide off the apron. And they're already 3 wide through the pack. They nearly wreck behind him. Everyone getting aggressive here. Oh, big block. Ashton Miller saves it. They're another 5 wide. Oh, they're making contact. And they're wrecking again. Hard into the wall. Still piling into it. Multiple cars spin down the front straightaway. Oh, Clausen would have hit again. And now we got a single file organized line here. That's not going to last for long, I can already tell. Big run for Bud Linick. Yeah, they're racing like it's the last lap. They're having some practice here. Well, for the last lap, they're 4 wide. They're wrecking again. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing at this point. They're just making unbelievably stupid moves. Here, like it's 1. And they're wrecking again. There goes Landon Johnson. Oh, they're crashing once again. Oh my goodness, they're all next to the catch fence. And everybody, upside down goes Ashton Miller. He flips. They're still piling. Every single truck is wrecked, with the exception of one. I don't know. There's one out there that hasn't wrecked. Oh, no, he did. Matt Grab finally wrecks his truck. All right, that'll just about do it here in practice. Qualifying is coming up. Oh, we're still trying to wreck here. Wow. There goes the 88. And they're still wrecking here on the back straightaway. They cannot get enough of the wall. All right, here we go. After the most insane qualifying session, practice session I've ever watched, it's time to go qualifying here in Dega. I mean, hopefully we get that type of racing in the race without the wrecks. That would be nice. Like 3 wide racing all night long. It's only 30 laps, so we could see the possibility of a whole lot of action as qualifying is coming up at Talladega. Who's going to sit on pole for the main event tonight? Practice racing with a lot of these drivers that will be in the NASCAR Racing FedEx Truck Series Triple Truck Challenge finale here at Talladega in about a month's time. Good practice for a lot of the other drivers here. As everyone pulls off pit road. Coming up to speed, you got 2 laps to do it like usual. As we watch the 5 machine, there's the 88 of Landon Johnson. Here's the 27, the first time he's on the racetrack. Down the back stretch he goes. So it's trucks from Talladega. This could get wild. Here we go. Everyone coming to green on their first lap. Usually the first lap at Talladega is just a throwaway lap because you're just getting the thing up to speed when you have 2 laps to be able to do here. We'll see if that is the case for most of these drivers. I would assume it would be. Expect everyone to rip the outside for 1 final lap. Here's a 10 coming on track. Here's the 1. I believe this is Trenton Wilkin. No, it's not. Usually it's Trenton Wilkin, the 1 machine. There's the 3 of Grab. And there's 6-7. There's the 77 down the front straightaway. Welcome you back live to Talladega, qualifying underway. Lots and lots of trucks on the racetrack. For their first laps, this will be their throwaway lap for their first one. And then it'll be all race time. I mean, I can't talk. It'll be all go time once they hit that second lap. Here they come down the front straightaway. Here comes Lindsay, gonna pull it down to start his flying lap. Perkins goes top. Gage now goes top. White P3. Johnson goes P4. Lewis P5. Ortiz P6. Crane P7. There's the 73 of Lewis. Final lap for him. Jamie McKinney goes top of the board. Bryce Benton goes down P10. Barrett 11th. Here's the other 73 truck coming on track. Here's another truck here on the racetrack, the 49. The 77 of Davis goes 6th. Here's the 10 of Beard down the front straightaway. Here's the 8. The one coming down to the line, the other 8. 166. Waller goes P7. He backs it down. Here's the 7. He backs it down. McKinney so far top. Cars on the line so far. Here's the 67 of Bud Limmick. He's 17th at the moment. Benton down all the way in 18th place. Gonna have to try to improve that one. Crane up the 7th. McKinney so far on pole with Gage 2nd, Perkins 3rd. Here we go. Final time down the front straightaway for a lot of these drivers. Here comes Benton. Can he improve from 19th? Bryce Benton here at the line will go up to 17th. That'll be his qualifying session over. The 12 of Wilson backs it down P12 for him, then 12th car. Still more trucks on the racetrack. More backing it down, though. 73, I think, on track here. Chandler goes P9 for his first lap. Decent lap for Cameron Chandler on his very first one. Bud Limmick up to 9th on his final lap. Here's the 10 of Beard in his first career start. Casey goes 3rd. Beard goes P20. That'll be his qualifying over, and he falls out of the top 20 now. As the 1 backs it down as well. There's the 21 of Rays down the back straightaway. It's a 7. 39 as well. Here's the 8. And here's the 35 down the front stretch. So I think this will just about do it. Jamie McKinney, after starting outside front row and getting the win at Michigan, looking to go back-to-back for victories here tonight. And we're going to have to watch out for the final laps of here in qualifying to see if that's going to happen. Look at your other results here throughout the top 20. Crane goes down in P10 for his final lap. Here's the 38 final time down the front straightaway. And that will do it in qualifying. It's time to get this race underway tonight. Jamie McKinney starts on pole. And we welcome you live, Talladega Superspeedway, for this race. It's Dega time. We'll be underway in just a second. Welcome back in live to Talladega. Here in the NASCAR Truck Series, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. You're ready to get this one underway tonight. Who will take home the race victory tonight in the main event? Let's find out. 40 trucks ready to go racing tonight. Got a full field of trucks here in this race. Jamie McKinney, going to be your pole sitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what could possibly go wrong with the full field of 40 trucks. I mean, yeah, this is just going to be great. We're definitely going to go green for all these 30 laps.
I mean, the good thing is we don't have automatic cautions on, so I can control that. We can all control that. Race control. And that's a good thing. I think it was a good idea to turn that off for this race. As we have a full 40 field of drivers. This is the fullest the field can get, the max car count. It was limited to 40. And we got a full field here tonight. It's probably a good thing we limited it to 40 because I don't know how many more we could get. iRacing allows 60, but that would have been sharing pit stalls and stuff. As here we go. About 40 trucks rolling off here in Talladega. This is about to get wild. We welcome you in live to the Talladega Superspeedway. Here tonight. Who's going to take home the victory? We will find out. So it'll be McKinney and Gage on the front row here tonight. We'll be keeping it only to the top 20 for this. It won't be split as for the ticker. It'll be just showing the top 20. Here we go. Ready for the main event, the Truck Series at Talladega. Time to get this race underway. Who is going to do it? Michigan did not disappoint. We had an unbelievable thriller of final lap and race. And now let's see what we can do tonight in Talladega. "40 drivers gonna be racing for one trophy tonight here in this 30-lap event. Pace truck gonna make that hard left turn down a pit road. Start finish line, as we've mentioned a lot of times before, is way past the tri-oval. Here we go from Talladega. Rolling to the Geico restart zone to begin this race. We're racing for the Truck Series at Dega. First time here. The 8 gets out front. Now Casey leads for the first time. Gage on the outside getting a big push from the 20 of Perkins. Door to door for the lead here in Talladega. Who's going to lead the opening lap? 3 wide behind him. They all fan out. Side by side the line, it'll be the 8, I believe, leading the first lap. Too close to call, though. You got Bud Limick on the outside, starting at third lane. Pace and Lindsay right behind him, 3 by 3 throughout most of the pack. Only 30 laps tonight. Drivers are going to have to make up their mind quickly. Ooh, nearly in the back getting turned. There's the 2. We'll still continue to race 3 deep. Push coming outside, trying to make that third lane happen once again. Bud Limbick and Pace and Lindsay. Getting a little bit squirrely down here. Yeah, that third lane is trying to form up here. Only in the third lap here, but now it's coming with a run. Here comes Nicholas Budlimick to the outside of Pace and Lindsay. Ooh, trucks up the racetrack. Everyone hangs on for now. But what a run to the outside. Budlimick goes. And now Lindsay to the bottom. Racing for the lead. And then they go behind him. Around they go. Cars, trucks going around. Multiple involved. This will be a yellow. Lap number 3, the caution flag will fly. Here for the first time tonight. And they're still wrecking. Oh, Cole Wilson goes around. So it's the first yellow of the night. Pace and Lindsay leads, and now we're under the first caution flag. So let's take a look what happens. Here, bring out the first yellow of lap number 4. Watching here down the back. Oh, the 7 just got turned. It's made some contact with the 88, and then they all wrecked in front of them, taking out multiple trucks here. Luckily, not really too much damage, it looks like, throughout the field. Looks like mostly everyone has minor damage, and mostly is okay. But Pace and Lindsay leads here tonight in Talladega. Here under the first yellow flag of the night. 4 laps into this 30-lap race. So we'll see if any of your leaders elect to come down pit road. I think they might be really close on fuel, but I'm pretty sure they will be okay. Yeah, pit road will be open this time. See if anyone elects to come down pit road. But what a race we had early. 3x3 action. As Pace and Lindsay now leads for the first time tonight. So we'll look behind him, see if anyone... Pace and Lindsay may be dropping down to pit road. And no, he's not. He's going to stay out. Looking on back. And we got a lot of trucks back here actually coming down to pit. It looks like more than half the field. A lot of trucks coming down to pit road here. They will come to make their pit stops. Fuel only for most of them, I would assume. So everyone pulls out their pit stalls. Trying to top up here tonight. See and make sure they're good to the end. So you got to reset in the pits to use tonight. So that'll be good for some of these drivers. As we got about 20 or so cars, about half the field on pit road. Here in Dega. And here's your leader, Pace and Lindsay. He's leading for the first time in this race. Took the lead on the outside of the big push from Nicholas Budlimick. Budlimick now runs in P3. So a bit of early chaos here in Talladega to bring up the first yellow flag of the night. All cars, I believe, still running on the racetrack that were involved in that incident. You still got more sitting on pit road here. And they were going to pull out, maybe getting a bit of damage repairing, maybe getting the reset as well, and getting back into this thing. So obviously it is a shorter race than we usually have. We're going to be coming only to 25 to go this time by already. But it could be a fun one to the end. Oh, Lindsay, what is he doing? He's going through the grass. I don't really know. That's a great idea. Okay, he's going to get away okay, but I don't know if that was the best idea for him. Here we go. Should we come to 1 to go this time by? Here in Talladega. Been a crazy race so far tonight. Here we go, choosing this time. So all trucks gonna come back off pit road. Everyone just gonna try to make sure they stay on the lead lap here. So it's gonna be Pace and Lindsay Casey on the front row. 2 Chevrolets, row number 2, Budlimick and McKinney. McKinney, your pole sitter, that back there. Trying to get back into this thing. You got row number 3, Barnett and Chandler. Taylor, Sturt, Benton, and Keller wrap at your top 10 here in Talladega. Ready to come back green. So we saw 3 wide action here early. Well, what will we see now? Ready for the first restart of the night.
Well, I can probably tell you one thing, and that is that these drivers are not going to cool down whatsoever. You're going to be seeing 2 wide, 3 wide, maybe even 4 wide action all throughout this 30-lap race.
I mean, yeah, even on like the second lap, we were seeing 3 and nearly 4 wide action. So who knows what's going to happen throughout the rest of this one? It could get intense. They made an enormous pack already. I mean, this is larger than the Truck Series field is usually, than it's allowed. We got a 40-car field here tonight. Truck Series only, in real life, allows 36. So, already wanting up the real series. Here we go, ready for the restart. There'll be 24 laps remaining in Talladega. A lot of cars, longest end, the tail end of the longest line back there, as you can see. And they will go all back in line. Here we go, Pace truck back in. Pace and Lindsay. Casey on the front row. Bud Limick, McKinney, row 2. As we come back to the Geico restart zone, back underway in Talladega. Everyone trying to get in line. You see Bud Limick bottom, pushing for the lead with Cameron Chandler. Casey, the 8 machine, moves low again. 4 wide behind him. We have a crash in the back. Only a couple of cars involved. We'll keep it green. 3 by 3 they go down the back straightaway. Look at Casey getting pushed out front. Oh, they're trying to wreck back there. And there they go. Benton's in the wall. Big wreck happening now. Multiple cars involved. Another yellow. Here in Talladega, caution is out again. What happened to bring out this yellow flag? We'll take a look.
I think everyone just had an arc of bricks moment there. I just got pounded in the back end.
And there's the 3 machine also all pulled up. Let's take a look real quick to bring out this yellow flag here tonight. So, looking from a different angle. Yeah, the 39 just got turned, and I think Ashton nearly had it saved, but ended up hard into the wall with a lot of their drivers. Ooh, big hits throughout the pack. Takes out a bunch of good trucks. Piling back into it. So, big wreck here in Talladega. And we will see. Go to get their damage repaired here tonight as we welcome you back in live. Now Casey leads for the first time tonight. Got Pace and Lindsay running in second place. Bald Levick 3. Those 3 have been really inside the top 3 most of tonight so far. 23 laps remaining. There we go. Decision time for some of the leaders. Will they need fuel? Looks like some of them may, but they will all stay out there. We got the 39 coming down pit road. He was involved in that last accident. He got a bit of damage, I believe. Saved it, though. That's why he's back up here. And here we go. Multiple trucks coming down pit road. Some of them that were damaged and more. Gonna reset. Oh! We're wrecking on pit road. The 38 got absolutely slammed. And why not wreck under caution? And here they come to pit. So you're going to want to conserve your reset. I know it's a shorter race, but you never know what could happen here later on. as the race goes on. And there is your leader in the 8 machine. Casey leads it at Talladega. So waiting for more trucks to come off pit road. We should be coming to one to go this time by. I mean, next time by. You're in Dega. So looking back through the field and some of your other trucks, Cameron Chandler have been pretty quiet tonight, now running inside the top 5. Looking for his first win of the night. You got the 15 truck, Surlet, running in 6th place. There's the 90 McKinney running in P7, 30 Keller there in P8. As you look back through the rest of the top 10, here in Dega, all the other trucks pulling off pit road. Here from the Talladega Superspeedway, and Landon Johnson running P19, and the 3 truck, now Nagayan routes out your top 20. The 3 truck is P21. There's the rest of the field, P22. There's Cole Clausen running outside the top 25, I believe, now. Have to try to get that thing back on. And here's Bryce Benton, after being involved in an accident, coming back onto the racetrack here. You got his teammate Cole Wilson. I think Cole Wilson took his reset already, so he's gonna have to be careful throughout the rest of this one tonight. As Casey continues to lead, should be seeing the 1 to go signal this time. We'll rack him back up again. Matt Grab will just beat out the pace car. He will stay on the lead lap here as we're going to get ready to come back to green. So it'll be just 20 laps to go in Talladega when the green flag flies once again. Here from Dega. Got Chevrolets controlling the first 4 rows. We got a Toyota back there. Bit of a wait until we get another Ford. Brian Ray's outside the top 10, your first Ford in P11. We'll see if Ray's going to make a charge up there in that unsponsored race. Oh, Cameron Chandler. I'm not sure if that's just iRacing being iRacing, but he just lost the front end of that thing. I'm not really sure about that one. For Cameron Chandler. It was the front end just completely fell off by itself, so I'm assuming that's just iRacing, but ready to go here once again from there. Actually, no, it's not repaired. I don't really know what's going on there with Cameron Chandler. The front end is gone. So here we go, ready to throw the green flag once again. Let's see if we can get some racing in. A bit of a caution fest so far. Has to be expected with this massive field tonight. Pace truck back in. It'll be 20 laps to go from Talladega. Making a third lane already on the outside behind him as they get a little bit squirrely. But here they go side by side. Big shove coming down the back straightaway. Fun limit to the rear bumper of the 8 of Chandler. Sorry, that is Casey. Continuing race 3 wide behind him, heading down the front straightaway through the triangle once again at Talladega. Ooh, bit of contact here inside the top 10. Here's the 2 to the outside and Pace and Lindsay. Third lane maybe forming. What a run to the outside for that 2 machine. 3 by 3 they go behind him. Truck's getting squeezed outside. Race, here comes Chandler to the outside and that damaged race truck. With help from the 15. Doing a nice job up here, even with that damage. He goes side by side with second place. Now Cameron Chandler getting pushed outside. What a big block from Pace and Lindsay. Now the 15 goes outside. They're going to split Chandler through the middle. Look at the 15 of Surlet to the outside once again. A big run coming on that outside line. Still 3 wide all over each other. Oh, there they go. No, they saved it. I believe they're all trying to hang on. 3 wide with 18 laps to go from Talladega. 38 through the middle getting loose. There's Jamie McKinney, your pole sitter, trying to come back up. Look at through the middle. Goes the 8 of Chandler. Not really sure how long much longer they can race like this. It is getting unbelievable here in Talladega. Look at the run to the outside. Here comes Surlet. And the wreck behind him. Car in the wall. Big wreck. Oh my goodness, what a hit! Horrible crash here in Dega. They all continue to pile in. And that'll be the yellow flag that we all expected. Massive crash here, bringing the 3rd yellow with 17 to go. Let's take a look at what happened. That was a huge one. Oh my goodness. I mean, we all saw that coming. There was no way they could have done that for much longer. So look. Yeah, I just got to turn hard into the wall with the 38. Oof, what a hit. Massive. Oh my goodness. Absolute carnage through 1 and 2. And yeah, there was no way they were going to be able to keep on going. Take a look from one more angle. Let's actually ride on the nose of the 90. It's going to be a wild ride. Yeah, I just turned him there. That's what all started this accident. Ooh. Oh my goodness, upside down. What a hit for Jamie McKinney. It's absolutely slammed. I believe he still has a reset for your pole sitter on pit road. "16 laps to go from Talladega. Carter Casey continues to lead. Bud Limmick at P2. Chandler P3. Keller P4. Surlet down to P5. Payson Lindsay's pulled down all the way down to P7. So he's going to try to make another charge coming back at it here tonight. Coming to the closing stages of this race in Talladega. Well, we see leaders coming down to pit road. We got maybe one leader coming to pit. That is Cameron Chandler. That's the front end going in that thing, so I'm not really surprised. Hey, he's still doing a great job running with it. I really don't know how he's doing it. There's Payson Lindsay down to pit road. He's going to be one of your leaders coming down to pit. More cars inside the top 10. This could shuffle up the order a bit as others stay out. So it's just 15 laps to go from Talladega. Casey continues to lead here as all drivers on pit road. There is the 15 off pit road. There's the 1. Good stop for Payson Lindsay. He'll be off P3 off pit road. That'll cycle him inside the top 10 barely. P9. So most of the field's coming down pit road, as you can see. Some of them may be taking resets here. Wilson going to get a good gain here by staying out. as trucks continue to cycle on and off pit road here from Talladega. And we're going to make sure the leader does not catch up to them. There is the leader on the back straightaway. Here's a Pace truck leading them. Looking here, Cole Clausen's down on pit road. Brian Ray's as well. You got a couple others. There's the 7 of Nagayan. There's the 53 of Matt Grab. The 8 of Cameron Chandler, and more. Here from Talladega. Coming back to 14 laps to go this time by. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere for Talladega action. As we welcome you back live here tonight once again. With just 15 laps to go from Dega. All right, here we go. Come back to 1 to go till we restart. This will be the 1 to go signal. And yeah, we are coming back to the restart this time by. Third yellow flag of the night. We welcome in Ashton Miller, who was in this race before, but unfortunately going to be taken out. So what happened to Ashton to take you guys out of this one tonight? Well, you'll join us in the booth for the rest of this one, obviously.
Well, racing incident. I just got turned, so... I mean, it happens, so... We're good.
All right, well, help. I'm happy to have you in the booth for the rest of this one tonight. So I think we still got trucks on pit road trying to catch up as Matt Grab. Others also trying to catch up Clausen. A couple of big names back here as well, as they continue to warm up. They come back green here in Talladega. What will we see for the rest? It's time to find out.
Yeah, it's been wild for the past couple of laps. Four free wide racing. It's pretty wild.
And yes, so it'll be Casey Bunlemick, Kellerman, Johnson, Benson of Landercom, Sturlett, Lewis, and Wilson, your top 10. Ready to come back to green from the... Oh, they're nearly wrecking under caution. I don't know what we're doing back there, but we're all saving it. Bryce Benson got involved in a bit. But here we go from the Talladega Superspeedway. Ready for the 4th restart of the night. Ending this 3rd yellow flag. Pace truck back in. It'll be just 13 laps to go from Dega. Fans are on their feet. Here they come, back to the Geico restart zone. Back up through the gears.
They're back green. Green flag is out.
3 by 3, nearly behind him. Bunlemick through the middle. The 1 on the outside. You got Bryce Benson in the middle as well as they head down the back straightaway. Oh, you see Brian raise up the racetrack a bit. They're getting squirrely back there. It looks like just 2 cars involved. That will not be a yellow. No caution. We'll keep it green. Landon Johnson down low. What a big shove to the outside. They're all getting loose. Bunlemick up outside. Now the 22, middle of 3.
3 wide. 2 rows deep. Still a lot of racing left.
Yeah, coming back to 12 laps to go this time by in Talladega. The intensity is picking up as they head 3 by 3 through the tri-oval.
As 28 of Casey, haven't seen him out front in a while. Yeah, but they're still 3 wide. They haven't wrecked yet. We're hoping to keep this for a little bit.
Man in the middle, now getting pushed up to the outside by Bryce Benson. The 73 pushes the 8 down low. They continue to race 3 by 3. How long will this last? Will they be able to make it to the end, or will we have another caution flag? The outside not really formed up too well. Now the 22 gets pushed out nearly out front as they get a little bit sideways behind him. Everyone hangs on so far.
Yeah, very wild racing happening here at Talladega. Yeah, I have no words right now.
Look at the run coming outside. Bun Limmick now has pushed from the 1. Landon Johnson down in this lane as well.
Yeah, it's, I guess, really, really wild racing, but, you know, they've kept it pretty, good racing.
Oh, there they go!
And
Wrecking in the back. Cars go around. One upside down. This will be a yellow. And the caution's out. Cameron Chandler goes upside down and over. Caution is out for the 4th time tonight. Let's take a look. 11 laps to go in Talladega. So we'll take a look real quick here. So watch the 8 of Cameron Chandler. Oh yeah, the 38 just turned himself in front of the 8. And ooh, Cameron Chandler ends up with a slow rollover. Finally on his roof. And
climbed up that wall, helped himself to 38.
yeah, nearly got into the catch fence, and that will bring out the yellow flag here tonight once again. We got some tempers also in the chat.
Yeah.
10 laps to go from Talladega. I believe the 73 may have been able to take the lead there. It was really close to the line. They're trying to decide who's actually out front. They're still side by side, so I don't really know who's actually out front. Scoring was saying the 28. Well, yeah, now he is. Okay, the 28 will continue to lead. He's led the most laps so far tonight. Casey, as they will catch the back of the pace truck. So I'm wondering how many trucks will be able to come down pit road here.
Yeah, we probably will maybe see of course, the trucks that got involved in the wreck, but maybe some other trucks up front.
I mean, you got the tires don't really make a difference here at all, especially as the run goes on. I mean, especially as the race goes on, you're gonna only have probably like 8 or 7 to go when we throw the green flag once again. So yeah, it's not gonna be really too much time to make anything happen if you pit here from front. But we'll have to wait and see. Here we go. The 8 car has not pitted so far tonight. Neither has a couple of these other trucks behind him. Looking back here, nobody on pit road just yet. Now finally the 9 back there outside the top 10 is going to come down to pit. Brings Lindsay as well, who's kind of struggled these last 10 or so laps. He was running up front. Oh, we got nearly a crash on pit road. The 38 got turned into his pit box. Made an impressive save, though. And here they come to pit road. We're getting this 4th caution flag of tonight.
You can get out first.
I will tell you guys one thing, and that is that tempers are flying everywhere. I mean, you probably can't see it on the stream, but you know, everywhere around the track, everyone is pissed off. Everyone's mad. I mean, I don't even know what the end of this race is going to be like.
I mean, we've seen 3 wide racing pretty much all night long, so who knows? And if tempers are flying, like you said, oh my goodness, it could get insane.
I mean, we had some tempers coming into the race after Michigan, so I am not surprised, but it is Talladega. You're going to have some bumping and rubbing.
So 4 yellow flags so far tonight. I would assume this won't be our final caution of the night. I don't think they can keep this racing up like this. Even coming to the end of this race, the intensity is going to somehow pick up even more. I just don't see it being able to happen where they can race to the end without another caution flag. Unfortunately for these drivers.
But overall, the racing's been really, really clean. Just a lot of tempers. And this is really starting to prove out to be a good finish, hopefully, as we've seen a lot of free wide racing.
I mean, we saw all the evidence that it was going to be a great race in practice as they ran 3 wide for like 10 laps straight without wrecking. And, you know, it was an insane battle up there even in practice, and it's been even more insane here in the race, and you never know what can happen at the end of these races. It'll probably be 7 laps to go when we come back green. Coming back to 1 to go until we restart this time by. The intensity is here, and it is really ramped up. Casey still leads, though, at Talladega.
Yep, Casey still leads, but yeah, I have nothing but like, just really, really crazy racing right now.
So about 40 cars enter this race, and as you can tell, the racing has been insane. The amount of three-wide action we had, maybe a bit of bumping and banging a bit there with the 27 and the 12. They made a little contact. Maybe they're not happy with each other. I can't even keep track of who's not happy with who. We'll have to hear from the post-race interviews. As more trucks work their way off pit road. And they're ready to come back to the green flag here in Talladega.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people in chat earlier about talking about. Oh, we got wrecking under caution.
Yeah, we are. That's the 39 and looks like the 35. They made a little contact under yellow. Both impressive saves still. And we're all still good and ready to go back racing.
Yeah, so I was saying a couple, like 2 wrecks ago. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Oh my goodness. Tempers are really flaring.
Yeah, they're not really happy with each other.
Oh, look at it back there. It's an absolute just dogfight back there. They're just destroying each other. My goodness.
Something must have happened under caution or something.
Not really sure. But we'll have to see what can happen in the final 7 laps in Talladega.
As I said, the number 12 of Cole Wilson or whatever, he had pretty tempers with, I'm pretty sure it was John or someone, because he got into him a couple of wrecks ago.
And if the tempers are building like this with over 7 laps to go, I don't even want to know how it's going to look with just now under 7 laps to go. It's going to get insane here at the end of the final races. How many more drivers will be mad at each other? What will the racing look like? How will this be the final caution that we're working under right now? Those are all the questions that will be answered in these final 7 laps from Talladega. Here we go.
Comes down pit road.
This could be it. An unbelievable race so far tonight. Casey Keller on the front row. Casey has dominated this event. He stayed up front for most of it. Can he dominate the 7 final laps to take his first ever win? We're back underway from Talladega.
Green flags in the air. Here they go. He's got a good jump on that start.
Yeah, got a really nice start. You got the 22 following in behind him, a Chevrolet teammate. Toyota on the outside with another Chevrolet pushing him in Landon Johnson. Side by side, they go down into turn number 1. Johnson's to the rear bumper, the 73 of Man. 3 wide behind him already. They head down the back straightaway.
Yeah, top lane trying to form up here. Speaking of that, here comes the 73 with a push from the 88.
Big run to the outside. Big run coming now. And now the 22 all over the rear bumper of the 8 machine.
There's 3 wide back there again.
Nearly side by side for the lead.
Casey's still leading this race, which is pretty impressive for Talladega.
Carter Casey has dominated this one tonight. Now the 73 gets pushed out of line a bit. He won't have any drafting partners. Now Landon Johnson leads the outside. He got Rays and more coming with another run. Back there with a couple of Fords.
6 laps to go here at Talladega. They're kind of single file, trying to get that top lane to get a run going. Doesn't seem like it's succeeding really well.
Single.
They're just trying to run down some laps.
Single file the top 3 for the first time all night. Here, down the back straight away they go. The 8 gets pushed out front. They got a 67 of Bud Limick. He's also been up front all night. Now he goes high in front of Landon Johnson. Johnson has been quiet, but has been solid tonight. Here we go, coming just to 5 laps to go from Talladega. Pushes are getting more and more intense. Everyone's all over the racetrack, sliding around here at Dega.
Still some very intense racing going on between every single car. It feels like in the top 20.
Look at the run. The 88 just blocked a massive run coming with Cole Wilson and Brian Reyes. That's going to block that outside lane and really ruin their momentum as they head down the back straightaway. You see middle lane of Toyota goes to the outside now. The 1 leads him.
And as they go into turn 3, they're trying to really get that top lane working, and it's not working out right now. Here comes the 22. Up to the top.
Now Bud Limmick rolls into second place on the inside. The one gets pushed out of line.
3 wide.
Nearly 4 wide behind him. Through the tribal with just 4 laps to go from Talladega. Unbelievable stuff here at Talladega. He got Payson Lindsay starting to make his way back up into this pack. He gets loose though. Nearly gets it around, but saves it.
Here comes that top lane, getting a run. He might be able to get side by side coming off turn 2.
Man in the 22. Now look at Cole Wilson outside trying to make it 3. Landon Johnson tries to push. They're nearly 3 wide for the lead.
Yeah, look, 3 by 3, going into turn 3.
Unbelievable stuff in Talladega. Will this be the final? Was the final yellow we had before the last yellow of the race? You never know. We're coming just to 3 laps to go. As the laps continue to click down, it gets more and more aggressive. And there they go.
There they go.
Wrecking behind him. Multiple cars. This will be the yellow.
It's going to be a caution.
Caution is out. Just 3 laps to go. This will be NASCAR overtime in Talladega.
I mean, we saw that coming. The way they were racing, we knew that was going to be coming. That was not. That's probably going to. That was a pretty big wreck for most drivers.
So let's take a look at what happens here. I just didn't see that. I mean, I didn't see how they could race like that for the final 3 laps even. They were 3 by 3, nearly 4 wide. Unbelievable pack here in Dig, and then they all just got into each other. All got turned around. Couple hard hits though. Oh, Bryce Benson.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
When that
Ooh.
8 machine came up when he got loose, it looks like he got into. Let's see. When he got loose, he got into the up to the 9, and that caused that, I think.
Yeah, there they are. There's nowhere to go for anyone. They wrecked behind him. All of them piling in. Couple of hard hits here. Here tonight in Talladega, it'll be green, white checker finish. We have unlimited, well, not unlimited. We have 15 attempts, which is the most allowed in iRacing. Oh, we got a crash under here. The 73 of Lucas Lewis goes around. He'll get his thing back to pit road, though.
I do wonder if we're going to see any more tempers under caution like we did last time.
I mean, I don't think too many drivers are going to be happy with that. Right now being scored, the leader is the 22 of Man. And he's being scored out front here in Talladega, coming in a NASCAR overtime.
I guess he passed him before the caution came out. So, changing leaders for a while, for the first time in a while.
Yeah. Casey has absolutely dominated this race here tonight, but man, now Nathan, man, up here, Carter Casey running in P2.
How about Wilson in the top 3?
Yep. We saw him making huge moves on that final, on those final couple of laps on that run. He got a big run around the outside, got blocked by Landon Johnson, but still made his way up inside the top 3 now. It'll be overtime attempt number 1 when we come back green here in Talladega.
Also, how about Andrew White or whatever, I forgot his name. Matthew White, yeah. Matthew White in the top 10. Haven't seen him most of his race, and here he is now.
Here, you're defending NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series champion there on the 24 machine, Matthew White. Make sure that, yeah, that's Matthew White. Here in the 24. Haven't really seen him in this race at all, like Ashton said. So, got 2 to go till we restart this time by. This could get intense. I know it will. The question is, will they have enough time to make it 3 wide and get those all those lanes start when they... Sorry, I cannot talk tonight. Will they have enough time to make those 3 lanes start rolling really well?
Well, it really looked like that top lane was struggling in that run. They just couldn't get it lined up because
the 9 and the 99 going at it under caution.
More tempers again.
Okay, the 9 is in... the 99 might think the 9 is Bryce Benson, but he's not. And no, here we go again. Okay. These post-race interviews are about to be something else. Oh, we're still... Oh. Not happy at all. Yeah, he's trying to dump him.
Yeah, Payson making a lot of enemies tonight.
That's Nolan Crane trying to dump Payson Lindsay. And I think they may have it sorted out. Yeah, they're stop. No, actually, they're not. Oh, okay. They're just gonna break each other now. Brake check each other.
I have a report here that Lindsay is
Oh.
really mad at the 37. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he got
And he gets dumped.
They made some contact on pit road, and Lindsay wanted him kicked from the lobby. So I don't know, just crazy stuff happened out here at Talladega.
Oh!
They're still wrecking each other.
It's under caution. Oh, he's gonna hit him once
Oh
again.
my.
They're tearing up their stuff now at this point. So I really don't know. I don't understand why they think it's worth it to tear up their stuff like this.
The views here in Talladega have gone extreme.
Yes, they have. So 1 to go coming this time by till the restart. This will be it. Maybe.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
this will be it.
We're gonna see if they're still going at it. I would assume maybe one of them would come down. Yeah, the 9 came down to pit road here. We're gonna have to try to repair that thing.
Probably saw Mason didn't come down to fix some damage, but anyways, focusing on in the front, it is 1 to go. Hopefully, this will be the last restart of the night.
Mac Grab's gonna get his lap back here. We got 19 cars right now being scored on the lead lap. Next car to get the free pass, another caution flag would fly would be Barnett. One lap down at the moment.
Yeah, I have a feeling this finish is either going to be like photo finish style or big wreck, someone flips and someone passes white flag.
I mean, I don't see them at all being nice to each other here. Obviously, it's 2 to go in Talladega. Everyone wants this victory here tonight. So yeah, like you said, I think it's gonna be one of those two. I just don't see it playing out any other way.
We will probably see like Pacing get into somebody again.
Yeah, Payson Lindsay back there right now. He is 13. Got a lot of damage on this race truck after going at it under caution with the 9. So here we go. Oh my God, the intensity is at an all-time high here. This is the main event, and it's just about ready to end here in Talladega. The door is wide open for who will take the victory. Chevrolet's own in the first 4 rows.
And it's kind of very, very toxic environment here with a bunch of drivers, but as that pace car takes the hard left into pit road, hopefully gearing up one more time.
Here we go. It's NASCAR overtime from the Talladega Superspeedway.
As they come into the tri-oval, the restart zone, and the green flag has dropped. Here they go, once again.
Back underway from Dega. Look at the run, a good run to the outside by bumping in the 8 of Carter. Casey, man down low.
Here comes Casey. All that run just died out. Get a good start and died out.
Side by side they go. The 8 on the outside here as they head down the back straightaway.
Side by side as they head down the back straightaway into turn 3.
Cole Wilson, watch him. Second car on the inside line. They all go down low. Oh, everyone's saving it so far. Will it make it to the white flag? We are about to find out.
He's trying to do anything to get a run on that top.
Here we go through the tri-oval.
And it looks like they're going to be able to take the white flag.
It'll be 1 lap to go. Here from Talladega. Look at Cole Wilson. He's all over the bumper of the 22.
Into turn 1.
Door to door for the lead. The 8 on the outside. The 22 down low. Wilson nearly gets turns.
He's trying to get a run around him.
Everyone fighting for every position down the back stretch for the final time. The 8 on the outside. Look at Landon Johnson go high. Final time through 3 and 4.
They're trying to get that top lane going. It's just not working.
Here we come. Now where will Wilson go? He's on the back bumper of the 22. He pulls outside. Side by side. Oh, there they go. They wreck. In front of him. Who's going to get there? They're side by side. Oh, my goodness. At the line, the 27. Carlos Ortiz is going to win.
Oh, my God.
And they pile up behind him.
No way!
Oh!
Oh my god, they're flipping.
Unbelievable finish. Carlos Ortiz.
Oh, White got second too. Oh, big hits after the caution.
And oh my
flag.
god, we're still flipping. But
How
Carlos
about
Ortiz
Carlos Ortiz gets the victory here in Talladega.
wrecked after there he is. He wrecked. They're still
After
wrecking.
a last lap pass again.
Can you believe it? Unbelievable. We'll take a look at the replay, obviously. Unreal finishes. Everyone just piled up. Carlos Ortiz, after last night, he picked up his career best in the NASCAR Racing FedEx Cup Series, second in the Brickyard 400. Was ecstatic about that. We got to think he's got to be unbelievably happy with this win tonight in the trucks at Talladega. Congratulations to our Carlos Ortiz, your winner tonight from Dega. Wow.
I can probably only underestimate his excitement right now. Winning at Talladega after he was about to get wrecked probably, and he just got through that wreck.
We haven't seen him all night long, and he shows up in the tri-oval and wins the race. And
well,
here,
what we said happened. We had a last lap crash, and someone cut past.
And that's exactly what happened. They wrecked multiple times in the last lap, too. We'll take a look at all of it. But here's Carlos Ortiz. For the first time ever, he's a NASCAR iRacing FedEx League winner in Talladega. Trying not to blow the motor, I guess. Got that thing in a high gear, doing burnouts.
Yeah, doing. I mean, he had like a wild finish. He just popped out of nowhere, just boom right there.
So Team Chevy Motor Club will add to their NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies victories here in tonight. Cole Wilson has the most for the race team, and now Carlos Ortiz will gain one here tonight. Let's get your winner here for an interview. Carlos Ortiz, your race winner tonight. He gets the job done in Talladega. Unbelievable finish. We'll take a look at all the replays after this as well.
I mean, I have no words for that finish. It was wild. I mean, just a bunch of wrecks, feuds tonight. I mean, yeah, these interviews are probably going to be either really heated or, like, really wild after what happened.
Yeah. My goodness, we're going to take a look at all the post-race stuff, do some interviews and much more. So here we go. Carlos Ortiz is going to come here for an interview coming up next. So, Carlos Ortiz, you pick up your first ever NASCAR iRacing FedEx League win after you finished second in Indianapolis in the Cup Series race last night. It gets even better with the victory tonight. So, how did you make your way through all of that chaos in the final lap, through the tri-oval, and you were able to come to the line? How did you do it?
The top lane, they fumbled the restart there. I managed to get on the high lane. I made sure to keep a bumper between me and whoever was second on that third lane. And I don't know, people were wrecking. I made sure to go to the middle. I didn't know if I was clear or not. I just swung a left, and on the tri-oval, I just blocked whoever was coming. I mean, this was a long time coming, even if it's not a points-paying race. The speed, the glimpses, it's all building up to this, and hopefully we will get a playoff spot and a win soon.
So, obviously, moving over to the NASCAR Racing FedEx Cup Series talk here. So, it's been an amazing week for you here in the league. You finished second, obviously, in Indy, now even better with a win here tonight. So, do you think this will give you any more momentum this great week coming into the rest of the season to try to make these playoffs?
Of course, I mean, I'm not good at the road courses, but just seeing how good I can run, I know that I have potential at Watkins, Daytona, and definitely Michigan, where I finished second as well, and let's hope to improve that spot.
Well, congratulations on this victory here tonight, and we will see you in Watkins Glen for the Cup Series race next week.
Yep, thank you.
So coming up next for our interviews, just going to go down the line to see who finished where. Bryce Benson comes home with the top 5. So, Bryce Benton, you come up with a solid top 5 finish after all the chaos tonight in Talladega. So, what was it like out there at the end of this race? Probably mostly the final couple of laps. And how were you able to come home with a top 5 here tonight?
Yeah, well, on that final restart, for some reason I couldn't like get any runs, so I was basically just dropping back. But I got pretty lucky with that wreck, and I was able to dodge it barely, but I was able to dodge it and came home with a top 5. So a bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get further up, but still, it is what it is.
So, do you think you're satisfied with your performance here tonight, even though you didn't get the victory? After starting 26, obviously on the grid, a great gain at 21 spots.
Yeah, I mean, top 5 is great. I just really wish we could have won for a win there. I feel like if I was able to stay up there, I probably could have got maybe a win. But overall, top 5 is still pretty good, so I can't really complain too much.
All right, well, nice job on the solid top 5 here tonight in Talladega, and we'll see you for the Xfinity Series race next week in Watkins Glen.
Yep.
So coming up next, finishing up our post-race interviews here tonight at Talladega, is going to be, if I can actually look down the line to see who finished where, Cole Wilson. So Cole Wilson, we saw you running inside the top 5 on the final couple laps there, but you'll come home with this P16 finish. So what happened to take you guys out here in the final couple of laps?
What was that?
We saw you running inside the top 5 here with about 2 laps to go, but then you'll come home with obviously a 16th place finish. So what happened to take you guys out here of contention for the win?
Yeah, just kind of unlucky. Wrong place, wrong time. I thought maybe I could get by. I knew they were gonna wreck at the line. I was just hoping I could get by. But I don't know if you could tell, but there was a cone that was glitched inside my car, so I couldn't see the right half of my car at all times. Me and my teammate Cameron Chandler also had that. So me and Cameron were just really trying to get each other the win so we could have one of us win. And I thought maybe one of us could get it, but we just came up short.
So Ortiz, your teammate, got the victory here tonight. So how happy are you for your teammate for finally getting a win?
Yeah, I'm always happy that our teammate got the win, and it was a good day overall for the team. I mean, I think all of us used our fast repair. We were all destroyed, so at least one. So it was a fun race, and I'm happy he won.
All right, well, we'll see you in the Xfinity Series race coming up next week at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, thank you.
So coming up next, finishing up post-race, because Cole Clausen actually came over the top 10. So Cole Clausen, we didn't really see you running up front, to be honest, most of the day, but you still come with a very solid top 10 finish after all the chaos. So how did you make your way through all of this and to come in with a top 10?
Yeah, well, the truth is that I didn't really make it through all of this. I feel like I was involved in just about every incident there could be. I mean, they were wrecking in the back like that. Like some stuff was not caught on stream and everything. But yeah, I mean, 40 car field going into this race. I mean, if the practice session wasn't a sign of what was going to be seen in this race, I don't know what was. So, but obviously a lot of tempers flaring. I mean, everyone is just banging into each other during these caution periods. One of them being Pace and Lindsay, who, I mean, if I say what I want to say, I may get suspended from this league, so I'm just not going to say anything. But congrats to Carlos. He really deserves it. Great driver. But yeah, I mean, I'll take a solid, I don't know, where did I even finish? 10th place? I'll take a top 10. So, yeah, pretty good result. I'll take it.
Well, nice job on this solid top 10 finish once again, and we'll see you for the Cup Series race in Watkins Glen next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, going to be coming up next as we look through the rest of the field. Cameron Chandler, he came home in 13th. So Cameron Chandler, you come on P13 at the unofficial scoring here tonight. So crazy race tonight. You'll still come on with a decent finish, all things considered. So do you think you're kind of happy with tonight's finish, or do you think you could have done maybe a little bit better to try to maybe get the win?
I don't know. I mean, if I didn't run over a cone and knock off my bumper somehow and get it stuck in my visor, I don't know how that happened. It got stuck in Cole's truck too, but I couldn't see him off of forward to give him a good push. So had that happened, we probably could have jumped up top and got a 1-2 for CMC. But good to see Miles get the win.
So yeah, so a solid top 13 finish here tonight, and we'll see you in the next race you're able to do as a part-time series driver.
All right, thank you.
So coming up next, just trying to get these interviews done here. Nolan Crane came on P15 for this race. So Nolan Crane, you'll come on with the 15th place finish here tonight in Talladega. But we saw your feud with Pace and Lindsay. So what was going on between you guys under caution there?
Well, we were. I was trying to get some moves up there on the outside with Lucas Lewis. We were working together, and then next thing I know, Payson's trying to go down below the apron to make passes, and he causes a wreck, and I wasn't happy about it. So
do you think this is going to carry over into any other races that you guys do together here in the FedEx League?
probably not.
All right, well, okay, finish you guys, I guess, tonight, top 15, all things considered, and we'll see you in the next race you're able to do.
See ya.
All right, just finishing up the interviews here tonight. 2 more to go here for tonight, finishing up post-race here for the NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies. And it's going to be next up is going to be, I think, Lucas Lewis. So Lucas Lewis, it'll be 23rd for you here tonight in this race. We saw you running up front for a good portion of them, but then you got shuffled back. So what happened to take you guys out of contention for a win?
Some just not so smart people not checking up in front of us, but it's Talladega. I'm surprised we didn't wreck more cars. Quoting Tony Story here, we should have wrecked more cars at the end.
All right, so now moving over to the NASCAR Racing FedEx Cup Series side. What do you think your expectations are? I know it has nothing to do with this race, but what do you think your expectations are for your rest of your season? Do you think you'll be able to get a win? Maybe, I don't know if you're going to be able to make the playoffs on points or not, but what do you think your expectations are for the rest of the Cup season?
I definitely feel like when it comes down to super speedways, we might be in contention. Some road courses, maybe, mile and a halfs, maybe. It's going to be a crazy thing. I honestly forgot about the Brickyard race. And then once we got past time, I immediately remembered. So I'm sorry for that.
All right, well, we'll see you in Watkins Glen for the Cup Series race next Thursday.
See you then.
All right, coming up next is going to be Jamie McKinney. Actually, taking a look, he came from 27th place out of this race. So Jamie McKinney, you'll come home with a 27th place finish, unfortunately for you, after starting on pole. So looked like it was going to go well, but we saw you got turned into the catch fence with a hard hit. So what did you see in your race car? Do you think there's anything you could have done to possibly avoid that?
I don't know, to be honest, it was just mainly my fault since like before the accident happened, took my eyes off the screen for like a second because I was too bored of turning left, you know. And I tried to pull my browser up, and little did I know that I forgot to turn in for the corner, and I hooked the 38 into the wall and got into the catch fence.
So going on about the rest of tonight, 2 front row qualifying sessions for both of your races here tonight, and then obviously the win in Michigan for the Gen 4 race, but the disappointing finish out today in the Talladega race. But still, would you consider this NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies night a success with you getting your first ever league win?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, I won like one of the 2 races, so yeah, that's an achievement that I've been like trying to tackle for a while. But yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you in the next Cup Series race you're able to do.
Yep. Bye.
So final interview for tonight is going to be Payson Lindsay. He came home in, looking over here. He's trying to find him. 11th place. So Payson Lindsay will come on with a P11 finish tonight, but we saw your feud at the end of the race with Nolan Crane. So what's your side of the story with that?
I mean, I don't know really what I did wrong, but under caution, he just dumped me. And so I just kind of brake checked him because I was mad about it. And after the caution feud, he told me that it was because I caused that wreck. But I looked back at the replay, and it looked like I got hit from behind and shoved the car in front of me below the line. And then I just kind of had to go up the track and hooked someone. So I don't know why he's too mad about that, but I don't think it'll carry over much.
So all things considered, still a pretty decent finish, 11th place in tonight's race, and I think a decent finish in Michigan as well. So would you consider tonight maybe a decent success through a couple of your solid finishes?
I'd say it's definitely a learning night. Can prepare for the triple truck night race that I believe is at Talladega coming up soon. And the Michigan race, that's really good for the upcoming Xfinity Michigan race, because in my opinion, they both drive very similar with the looseness of the car.
All right, well, we'll see you in the Xfinity Series race at Watkins Glen coming up next week. And that will do it here. I'll do it here in Talladega. So, anyone have any final thoughts here tonight for this race? I think Cole left.
Well, yeah, wild finish, you know? Talladega, wild, because it always is. But, I mean, I really don't have any other words but that, so... yeah. That's really all I have to say.
Yeah, so unbelievable finish. We'll take a look at your replay real quick here to finish it out here tonight. And yeah, we'll take a look at what happened at the end of this race. And we're actually going to ride, first of all, we're going to ride along with Carlos Ortiz to see how he made it through on the final lap here. We're going to start all the way on his nose. He was running inside the top 10 at the moment when he was coming to the white flag. So let's ride along.
We take a look from his perspective. You see, he was all the way basically in the back, in that front pack in the white flag.
Yeah, and then we're going to just watch them head down the back straightaway. They nearly wrecked here.
Yeah, they basically almost wrecked off the exits, it feels like.
It's the final time down the back.
I think the 88 thought that he was going to go with him, so that's why he jumped up.
And then, yeah, he almost got wrecked there by the 1.
Just pops out of nowhere, and then one by one, stuff happens, and then...
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
look at that.
You can't plan that any other perfectly than that.
What a finish for Carlos Ortiz. He picks up his first ever NASCAR Racing FedEx League win. So we'll look at one more angle here with some of the other cars that were involved in that one. We're going to watch from Cole Wilson's angle here as we head down through turn number 4. Yeah, just got to turn the 22, and then that turned the 12, and then there he went. Spun him, and then they all spun up in front of him. Big wreck, all piling up.
He was probably pretty pissed after that. He took that signs of the finish line and saw the inside wall instead.
Yeah, look at it. They all... Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that hit. Forgot to mention that Bryce Benson flip. Unbelievable back there. More cars crashed. A lot of Team Chevy Motor... I'm pretty sure like all the Team Chevy Motor Club cars, besides Carlos Ortiz, crashed there at the end. They had 5 cars
the
entering.
two had a hard hit going into turn 1 after the flag.
Let's ride along with the 10. That's actually not Benson. That's Maddox Beard. His first ever start here, so let's ride along. We're in this wild ride here at the end. He was drag racing the 2 for like 10th place or something, and they all wrecked ahead of him. Oh! Got Johnson, and then all of a sudden... Actually, we're at the wrong angle, I think, are we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
actually, yeah, it is.
Oh, wait. Nah. I guess it was Benson then. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was.
There he is.
Alright. Benson had a front row seat to this melee.
So where did he finish?
I think in the top 6, I believe. I'll take a look real quick. And there he looks like a pretty ordinary spin. Little hits. Oh my! And then, oh my goodness.
Just get hit, pummeled.
And then ends up on his roof. I think Clausen is the one that rammed into him, so... Take one final look at that wreck that happened up there at the end of the race. They all just piled into each other at the end as well, so probably should take a look at that. Right along with, well, not right along with, ride with Carlos Ortiz's little angle over here. After the race. Oh, he just dumped him. And then Ortiz got dumped again. Oh, and then that hard hit behind him. Wow. And they continued to pile up.
15 almost went over.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Wow. And they just did not stop wrecking.
The amount of times...
Oh, and then he got flipped after... The race ended like a minute ago, and just Roast was still getting flipped, so...
The amount of times drivers have basically flipped or almost flipped here is like... You probably flip 1 out of like 10 tries.
Unbelievable racing and finish here in Talladega. I think that'll just about do it for our coverage tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to make sure there's no final interviews. Yes, we are no more now. So that will do it for tonight in Talladega. Thank you, Cole, for being my in-race reporter once again, our in-race reporter, like usual. And then thank you, Ashton, for joining us in the booth for the end of the Talladega race. It was definitely a fun one to call.
Yeah, no problem.
And yeah, that will do it for tonight. And on behalf of all drivers, officials, team owners, everyone involved in making this league what it is, we will see you next time in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cups. The NASCAR Racing FedEx Xfinity Series. That's next week at Watkins Glen, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't want to miss it. Coming up next week. That will do it for tonight. What a crazy night of action. I think both races had final corner passes. Talladega had the final pass through the tri-oval. It was unbelievable, and we hope you enjoyed tonight in Talladega. That will wrap it up for today. We will see you next time in Watkins Glen, of course, week 4 next week. NASCAR Racing FedEx Lobbies next week, though. But yeah, that'll do it. Good night from Talladega.